Down eye. That move was sick. Yo, let's go,
dude. Nice fucking hit.
Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry about that, about being muted. Welcome to the Senzu Talks podcast where we go over anything nerdy, anime, video games, current news, all that good stuff. Yeah, we got a decent amount of topics. Some of them we didn't go over last week, but it's all good. What's up, Charm City? What's up, I Am Legend? Thanks for hopping in. Appreciate you guys as always. Let's see. Introductions. So, I am your host, Squall Rush, of this podcast. Yeah, I'm the gaming addict, the anime nerd, the Dragon Ball Z fanatic, all that good stuff. Let's see, I will be streaming some video gaming while playing this. I guess I'll start out with some Black Myth Wukong. Let's see. Let's go with the introduction question as of, what's one game you hate became popular? But first, I am about to hit 500 subs on YouTube. I'm about 19 away. I'm at 481. I did do an announcement in my server, my Discord server, which should be in the description of YouTube or Rumble. So, basically to enter into the raffle I started, once I hit 500, I'm gonna hand out 2 Amazon gift cards for $25 to 2 winners. So to enter into the raffle, just go to the announcement and hit my announcement with the green check mark emoji reaction, and then I'll enter your name into the raffle. Let's see what else. I do have a Patreon or a Locals, depending on where you're watching. So if you guys would like to see some stuff in there, support me that way. Yeah, please do. I mean, I don't really have too much exclusive content because I don't have anyone subscribe to those, but if I do, I would create some exclusive content. As of right now, I have I just do early release videos on like my edited videos on there. So I have a Dragon Ball Z Sessions video. What is the worst L of the Cell Saga? That one is not posted on YouTube and Rumble right now. It's on my Locals and my Patreon right now. So if you want early release on what I think is the worst L of the Cell Saga, please sign up for those. Let's see what else. I think that's it for like my announcements. And my worst. Oh yeah, I have a link tree as well, so it has all my other platforms on there if you want to shoot me some follows there. And then the game I hate that became popular, I'm gonna go with Fortnite, because everybody and their mamas be playing that. All right, Blaine, take it away. Let us know who you are, where to find you, if you got any platforms you want people to follow, and your worst, the game you think shouldn't have became popular.
Okay, so I'm Blaine. You can find me on Instagram at Blaine37, BLAYNE. I say the worst game that I hate that got popular would be also Fortnite. I couldn't really get into it. I'm trying it again, currently downloading, because people won't leave me alone about it. But I just couldn't get into it. I didn't find it interesting at all. And a lot of people do play it. Yeah.
Yeah, what makes me annoyed by it is like the kids made it popular, basically.
Oh yeah.
And like all the
Like it was like when they just started doing too much. Like You get these cool games like Master Chief, Kratos. Now, I got a video from Hunter. It's like who would make Master Chief do some stupid dance because I was saying something about it. It's just it takes the cool like aspect of these cool characters, and then you see Master Chief doing the gritty. I'm just like, what's that? What's that? Like, have fun with it. Of course, that's what the game's there for. It's just ruining characters, in my opinion.
Eh, I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I got the game is because they added Dragon Ball's characters.
Completely understandable. Like, I tried it back in like season 3, season 4, when like Loot Lake was still very popular and all that. I just really couldn't. I played it on and off. I just couldn't get super into it. Plus, I didn't have Wi-Fi growing up. But I feel like if I started on season 1, I would have put way too much money to quit.
Oh, all right. Let's get into our first topic. See, I don't remember where we last left off. We got a good amount of topics up here. What's this one? Yeah, this one. Share my screen so you can see it. Looks like today's uh uh oh. You hear me? All right, cool.
I didn't hear
Shit.
after you said today.
Looks like today's like theme is like retro gaming. SN
Oh
Super
yeah.
Nintendo games added to Switch Online this September. So today there's like a few games. Battle Loads, Double Dragon, Big Run, Cosmo Gang, The Puzzle, Kunio, Kun, and no Dodgeball. A dodgeball game? Not gonna lie, I don't know any of these games to be honest. Might be
Yeah.
a little
Uh,
too retro.
yeah, it is for me because, like I said last Senzu talk, I haven't played the GameCube. Really, any old Nintendo game other than Mario.
Nintendo 64.
Yeah, Nintendo 64. I played on the NES before. And Duck Hunt. I did Duck Hunt.
Oh damn! Yeah, original Nintendo NES. That's like my earliest years. I barely remember that one. I remember Super
Like the only
Nintendo.
reason, yeah, the only reason is like it might be Super Nintendo. I don't know. I just know is I moved into a house because we rented a lot when I was younger, but they like left some stuff and there was an old. They left a Wii, and I fucked with that because I don't have everything from my Wii, so I thought that was cool. But it was they had the gun. There was a cartridge that had Mario on it and Duck Hunt.
Ah,
I don't know if that's like a newer one or what, but I know I had fun.
yeah, cause I have a Nintendo Switch and I have Switch Online. I got it so I could play like, but there's a Nintendo 64 game, Paper Mario, that I really wanted to play. That's what I got it for.
I got my Switch Lite for straight up Pokemon and Zelda. 'Cause I've never played them really, and I caught mine for a deal, like a deal actually, like $100 for the Switch and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, I believe.
Yeah, when I go back to
Yeah,
like
Brilliant Diamond.
Super Nintendo games, I'm thinking like Mario games as well. There's like maybe a couple other games that I can't remember the names of. A couple fighting games here or there. So I'm sad to say I don't know these games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's skip on to the next topic. Japanese release only's account. Nah, those don't those count. What's up, Seven Ninja? Want to do your intro? Seven Ninja. Oh, I don't think we went over a couple of these. Did we? Did we go over GTA 6 coming out last week?
We did not go over GTA 6.
What about Season 6 for a Call of Duty?
Blackout, like, no, we didn't talk anything about Call of Duty either. I don't believe.
Alright, well, Season 6. What's up, I Am Legend?
Okay.
Oh, there you are,
I am
Seven
here.
Ninja. What up? Do your intro. What's your name? Where to find you? And what's one game you hate became popular?
You know what? That's pretty hard to tell you because I can't really tell you that, but I'll try. Anyway, you can find me at Rumble, Game Joel, and MeWe at 7ninja7. It should say The Phantom in the avatar. It should lead you back to my Rumble, so you can find me there. I'm a ninja connoisseur, anime connoisseur. I like all things anime except yaoi and yuri. And for a game that I hate became popular. I don't know. I guess maybe Candy Crush, but like Candy Crush is like, because I played it before. I can see how someone's mom gets addicted to this, but like,
Yeah, about to say.
then I'm like, this ain't really that great.
Man, it's just hating on the moms at this point. It's
But,
like my mom was into that.
So was my mom.
But then, if I'm honest, like I don't even hear about Candy Crush like I used to, so I don't know.
Blaine and I said Fortnite, and I Am Legend in the Twitch chat. He's saying Fortnite as well.
I'm sure about that. I mean, let me play devil's advocate because I actually thought like their little turn they did was actually a good idea. Because originally it was just if you build and you had like you defend like in PvE, like you basically like build like a base and stuff. I hated that mess. PvE is garbage. Okay, like it's not like one of those situations where it's like it's just a looter or it's just a build crafter where you do upgrades, collect stuff and build it throughout for that mission. No, legitimately, like it's a looter and it's also a crafter, right? Which makes it very how do I want to put that? It makes it very it's unique, but it's also very hard on the idea of RNG. I don't know if you guys have ever played Black Desert Online, but sometimes when you're playing Black Desert Online, you could take the same guy on two different accounts. On one account, he's super lucky. On the other account, he's super unlucky. Okay, guess which one I was? Okay.
Super lucky.
Guess which one I was? Guess who? All right. So that could easily happen at any time in PvE. Now, when they made this turn to like Fortnite Battle Royale, now if you're talking about the original Battle Royale they did, I somewhat see that, but it's unique. You know, it's different from other battle royales. So I was kind of like, I'm not a big fan of building, but you know, maybe eventually no build will be there. We got that. We got a whole bunch of, we got a creator sphere. We got the ability to see games that shouldn't be in Fortnite. Shoot, I done seen Call of Duty maps and stuff like that. And now they got rocket racing. Like, Fortnite is kind of become the game that's pretty much every game you could think of, as long as they can put it in the game. Pretty much. So, I don't know what y'all talking about. Whatever.
It's just annoying that all the kids and their mamas are on it.
It's just my reason was taking like Master Chief, Kratos. There's no way Kratos and Master Chief should be doing the gritty.
Oh, I get that.
Like they're taking these really cool like characters that like as a kid you're like badass. Oh my god, to needing to go pee or some shit like that. It was wild. Wild.
You can get them doing some super flamboyant, well, female dancing. Girl?
Charm City says Microsoft is ready to double down on Candy Crush.
Bro, it's not surprising. I don't hear much about it, but obviously, like, you'd have to be playing the game. So, man, you know what? Though small, I remember there was a point where she had like 5 to 6 Candy Crush apps on at the same time, and I'm certain she was doing the dailies with all of them.
Your mom?
I remember. Yeah, I remember there was at least 5 to 6 different apps for Candy Crush at one point in time, and it like he was doing the dailies on all of them, like every single day. I was like, holy crap.
I'm not gonna lie, I think my grandma got like to where you couldn't play no more. She was one of the highest level.
Bro. Crazy.
Well, it's a multi-billion-dollar property for them. I could definitely see that. Well, next topic. This one will probably be a quick one. Call of Duty is gonna have season 6, where I'm guessing this must be like the Halloween season. They got some spooky goodness coming out. I can't see what that is, to be honest. Looks like they got a little clown area, zombie map. Yeah, all these maps looks kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of blurry too at the same time. Oh, they got some Smile characters. Oh hell no! Did you guys see that movie, Smile?
Nah, I didn't see Smile.
I haven't seen Smile 2.
That movie was...
I thought it was...
I have seen this image. I've seen an image for like Smile before. I can say that. Is that the guy from that's Walking Dead? Never mind.
I'm not gonna say it was scary,
they called it a
but
walking
it was freaky.
simulator.
That movie was actually pretty damn scary. That one spooked.
It was freaky, like how they just turned and smiled at you. It was wild, but I'm not gonna say it was how they were taking over the town or whatever.
Well, it's creepy because that means like you're possessed and you're gonna die. And if like usually they infect you. That means like so if you start seeing people smiling, that means you're already infected and you're gonna start like dying too, or you're gonna die too.
I don't think we watched the same movie then.
Smile?
Oh, they got like there was this one that's like what I watched that I thought was Smile, because I'm probably wrong. There was like they were double gangers basically.
The one from like a year or two ago.
I haven't seen 2. Yeah, they're like double gangers under by the boardwalk, whatever. There was rooms, and they were trying to bring out their personality or whatever.
I don't think that's the same one. This one came out like a couple of years ago. Smile 1. But Smile 2 is coming out if it's not out already. Charm City said he's playing season 6 Call of Duty right now. They added jump scares and you can turn them off, but it's hilarious with them on. Huh, I have Modern Warfare 3. I might check it out.
Yeah, here they're bringing Ghostface in the Mortal Kombat.
Raining Ghostface?
Ghostface. Just Ghostface.
Nah,
think it's some scary
Oh
movies.
wait. Now I remember seeing it. Yeah, I've seen it. It was
don't
like
think
they
so.
get possessed or whatever, and they have to kill themselves in front of someone else.
yes.
Pass it on. It's like a curse. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I remember talking. Yeah, that one was free. I was thinking of something else. That one, low-key terrifying.
Yeah, that was pretty creepy. I'm not gonna lie. So I really want to see Smile too.
I'm probably gonna watch that as well.
So Black Cell reminds me of that game. I'm thinking of Wanted when I look at the lettering. What is that?
I don't know what that is.
It might be just the lettering, but it reminds me of Wanted. Wanted, I remember they could shoot bullets and like the bullet would like curve in the air if you like threw it, I guess.
Black Cell. It looks like a creepy monster.
It might be just
Oh,
the lettering.
Oh, there's spooky music playing
Oh,
while
it's the
they're
lettering.
in Warzone. Nice.
Well, I'm pretty sure Black Cell's always been part of the battle pass for it. Like you had a Black Cell version of
Ew.
Spawn when Spawn was in it. It was like gold and stuff, I believe. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played.
Isn't Black Ops 6 already up?
Yeah,
It's,
no,
no,
I think
it's
it's
Black
the
Ops,
beta.
It drops.
six?
It dropped soon though.
Yeah.
Huh.
Not catch me online on that game.
That skin looks kind of creepy. How he's got the
10
ghost,
gigabytes.
or not the ghost, the clown. That's one way to spook people. Oh, it looks pretty interesting. I'm not looking forward to the Smile characters being in Call of Duty if I play that, but everything else might be like a little fun gag, a little fun cheap scare here or there.
What if that's their execution though, and then like they like kill themselves, they take over your body, and then like that'd be kind of wild.
Which one is Smile?
Yeah, if they did the smile and it's the execution where they kill themselves and take over your body, so like they're now you.
Kinda.
That'd be overpowered, I think. Kinda.
Oh yeah.
It'd be like
yeah.
Spy.
Let's see. We'll pull up the next topic while I'm in this cutscene. Yeah, I need to pause the game.
So like, I know we're watching Son of the Ogre, but I've been watching like Baki's like the beginning to the. I'm trying to look at the beginning to the end, so we just be all the way caught up for myself. Honestly, there have been so many fights that I'm watching in Baki, bro, where like it looks like this guy is just letting himself get hit. Like they're not moving that fast. Like they're just straight up. Like even like, and I know like they're faster than the human eye. I'm just able to see it because we're the watchers. But like I'll be looking at some of the hits he takes, and I'll be like, you could have dodged that like 5 minutes ago. Like I've seen a faster hit. You take faster hits than that. You could have dodged that like 5 years ago. What are you doing? Mm-mm.
Wait, what's Son of the
Pretty
Ogre?
wild. Ogre Friday, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 I thought we were watching Baki for this.
Yeah, I've been
Friday.
watching. Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
are.
you have.
Son of the Ogre. Baki, Son of the Ogre.
Oh shit! I think I'm watching the wrong
Grappler
one.
Baki. There's
Which one are
Grappler
you
Baki,
watching?
There's Ultimate Fighter Baki.
One on Netflix.
Me?
Watching Baki Hanma. Is that the one?
I think that's the one that. I think that's the one that Hunter was talking about. Because I've only seen the
Uh,
Bakis
yeah,
that have been
I
on
got a
Netflix.
whole-
I haven't seen any of the other ones.
Yeah, he told me to watch the second season. I thought that was the second season, Baki Hanma.
Yeah, it is.
Well, he said son of the ogre, and
did?
if he's telling you to watch second season, then yeah. Hold on.
I don't
had a
know. I
whole
thought it was
list
talking
of, like-
about like the ones that are on Netflix.
Well, we're gonna have to hit him up.
Huh?
Whatever. All right, next topic. Yeah, I only watched
pretty
one
good so far,
episode of
though.
it so far. But, before I went to bed, it looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. What's up, D Prince? All right. Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. It's announced fall of 2025. So about a little over a year, or around a year from now.
Mhm.
What are we thinking?
I'm probably not getting it. If I'm being honest, I'm probably not gonna get it. Like I
I'm
played
getting
like
it.
4 or 5. I played 5. Like it was fun for a little while, but then at some point I just stopped caring. And I feel like that's gonna be the exact same thing that happens to 6.
I played 5 a lot. I played it so much I'm actually permanently bored of 5. So I'm gonna get 6. I need something different. I need some better graphics.
I think like I think the events and stuff you could do it, like the car races and stuff like that was pretty cool. But like everything else just kind of felt really boring to me. What really attracted me to 5 was just the idea of seeing these really special cars and like the flying bike, having a UFO or driving a tank around. Like that all sounds cool at first until like you're like not seeing anybody in the lobby for whatever reason. And so it's kind of like, then you're like, okay, well, let me find an event where I can do some stuff. And then it's like, well, shoot, if I'm going to do these events, why am I buying the stuff? That's what I was like, I'm good. I don't want to do that anymore.
For me, it was like it's like more fun with people. So like when I play GTA, because I currently still play online, I play with Hunter and one of my friends, and it gets fun when you're just like messing off. But when you're trying to like do missions and get money and stuff like that, it does get boring. I absolutely very much enjoyed the story campaign of it. I probably played the campaign at least 5 times, from going from Xbox 360 to the current Xbox I have now, because I've had it on every console since it came out. I just never played online that much till now because I didn't have Wi-Fi when I was younger. But it's fun. It can get boring very easy, so I do understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, once you get used to it, it can get pretty boring. It got old for me when I got spawn trapped by flying motorcycle. Oh, he's talking about the oppressor. Yeah, it was definitely a lot better with friends for sure. But I don't know. I just get kind of tired of seeing PS3 graphics for like 5+ years. You know, like it's probably been out longer than 5 years now. Like,
Yeah, it came out in 2013.
damn, 10 years.
Yeah, we
I
got
do
old.
believe we've been waiting a while for 6.
Yeah, so I'm tired of seeing like the same game for like 10 years. Like, I was tired of it after like 5 years, 1 year even. You know, like it's time for
Oh, yeah.
something new. Like it's
And
cool
they're
to
probably
keep.
still going to be making stuff after this game comes out, they're probably still going to be making stuff for that game. It's going to be 20 more years.
Completely. It's like
It,
I don't know if they're I don't
Go ahead.
know if they I don't know when they dropped online for GTA 5. I don't think it was like right when the campaign came out. They didn't have online for 4. So we might be a little bit before we get online for 6, but I could be completely wrong.
I don't know, man. After like 5 was a hit, bro. A straight
Oh,
hit
yeah.
for years. For them to not have
Oh, yeah.
online, that is
right
like
off the jump.
they're wasting money. They're wasting money, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They might as well dump all the 5 in the 6, like all the stuff you can get, all that in the 6, and then add new stuff. Pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Let it
I
carry
just like with when it comes to like the customizing your character, I hope they get better with it because there's just limited customizations with it, in my opinion. Especially when it comes to tattoos, you just can't pick where you really want that certain design at. Like it auto picks for you, and that's just gets kind of boring because like you can't have a full sleeve or like work done everywhere how you would want. I hope the customization for the characters do get better. With it, like hair, stuff like that, and like Squall was saying, graphics, because, geez, the graphics, I don't really think they've done much with that.
Yeah. I like how they updated, like, the game, added more stuff here and there, but then, like, once you do that, it's just like, alright, back to the same old bullshit. It's just, I don't know, outdated graphics, the cars, like I need something new to look at now. It's been long enough. You guys milked everything you could out of this game. We need new stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's like they were making so much money off of it. They're like, okay, let's keep going, keep going, keep going. And at this point, I think they're just falling. They're just they hit their high, they hit their peak, and they're just starting to plummet now.
Yeah, D Princeton on YouTube, he's saying GTA is pay to win, which I can kind of see if there wasn't that Bogdan for Bogdan glitch. That did you use that glitch?
I haven't.
Blaine?
I am like it takes a while to level up for sure, but I haven't spent a single dime on GTA. Like have not bought a start card, and you could ask Hunter. He has helped me grind since he came in here now.
Well, no, not
50.
Nah, there's a Bogdan for Bogdan glitch where it's like each player can get like up to like combined it's like $1 million for the whole mission, but you can set it so only one person gets the full $1 million, and the way to make it a glitch is the host of the mission leaves right as it ends.
Quit right whenever it ends.
Yeah, so they leave right when it ends, so they still have the mission, and it resets for the host, but the person who's still in the mission still gets the $1 million. So that's what I like. Me and like some friends would do these Bogdan for Bogdan glitches all the time for each other, and honestly, that's what made me sick of the game, just doing that all the time.
I'm pretty sure they patched that, but yeah, we focus more on like having fun while playing than get money. Because that was the first time I quit was because it just became that we just kept grinding the Pacific Standard heist over and over, and we was all like, we just keep fucking doing the same shit. This you got my direct message?
I can't really check those direct messages when I'm in the podcast.
Oh. It's Baki Hanma.
Here we go again.
Okay. Yeah, because I looked at Netflix, it shows there's like 2 Baki Hanmas.
Right. No, the first one is Baki, and the second one is Baki Hanma. And like I said, the first one is basically a bunch of filler.
But you get to learn about some of the characters. Like I feel like if I didn't watch Baki, I wouldn't know about like Unchained and all that as much as as you do.
Yeah, you would. You get a full introduction to all of them.
So the one I watched this morning, I think it was the right one. The one I watched this morning. The most notable thing I could think of is the little elementary school kid like challenges the strongest high schooler, and it happens to be Baki.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
Baki's-
you're the
that's the
right
right
one.
one.
You're on the right one.
okay, cool. And then Baki slaps the living shit out of his ass.
Yeah. Hey, what do you know? It's shallow.
All right, cool. I'm glad that's the right one. So we're talking about the G. Actually, yeah, go ahead and do your introduction. What's your name? Where to find you? And one of our introduction questions we came up this time is, what's one game you hate that became popular?
The game I hate that became popular.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? My name is Hunter. Y'all can find me on TikTok at Hunter on Tik. You're gonna know it's me when you see the most handsome dude you ever seen in your life. Uh, a video game that I don't like that became popular. Uh, I mean, I still kind of want to throw up every time I think about Call of Duty. So I guess I'll go with that one.
That was actually one of our topics we talked about. Their Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is coming out with season 6. I think it's already out. Where they have like spooky like scares, jump scares, stuff like that in the new one. Spooky themed season.
I got you.
And then now-
I liked it. I fucking loved like Modern Warfare 2. But then whenever Modern Warfare 3 came out and Black Ops was already out, and it was like I very quickly realized that this is just all the same shit over and over again, and it wasn't fun. And then the next thing in the Halo series, because if you remember right, back then it was the Halo 3 and COD 4 days, and then Halo 3 and Modern Warfare 2. And then the next Halo installment was Halo 4, or no, it was Halo Reach, which sucked. And then Halo 4 sucked too. So my whole fucking, like, I just stopped playing video games. I was just outside at that point. Just riding my bike all over town and boxing. I had my friend guys, we used to backyard box all the time. Shit like that.
Yeah, I stopped buying them over and over because it was a lot of the same stuff, and they came out with stuff new game every year. So I kind of like buy them every 2 to 3 years now. Especially if my friends are getting it, I'll buy them. But for the most part, I'm not really buying them.
Yeah, it was frustrating. Like I remember, like I would finally get around to getting the game, and then the next one would be coming out, and I got buddies that like they ain't even unlocked, half the shit that there is to unlock when the game was still playing, but then they go buy the next one the day it comes out just because it's new. I'm like, dude, we still playing this one. Like we didn't finish. But it helped me realize that most people in the world are stupid. I got to learn that while I was in high school instead of while I was an adult. So
now we're on GTA 6. It's coming out with a new game. I guess its release date is 2025 fall, so around a year from now. So what are your thoughts on that? You excited? You looking forward to it, or any negative thoughts?
For GTA 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of negative thoughts. My top negative thought is that it's never gonna come out. I done got 3 different release dates from Rockstar about that damn game. And I'm pretty sure they about to push it back again. And then some of the things I heard, like they have a lot of the computers are gonna be AI powered. They're gonna be AI intelligent. And so you're gonna have detectives that are gonna stay on your case. So like
shit.
whenever you commit, yeah, it's fucking retarded. So whenever you are like you commit crimes and stuff in the city, and then like you run away from the cops and you get your bounty off of you, well, these detectives are gonna remember you, and they're gonna keep tracking you down silently.
That's kind of cool in a way.
Until it gets really old, which I believe is gonna happen really fast.
Oh, for sure.
One thing I'm excited about are GTA 6 though. They do now have booty jiggle.
So we saw that on the first trailer. It was just going straight ass on the fucking on a car going down the highway.
That had to be Ninja that played that sound.
Of course, of course.
Well, I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be a new look. I played GTA 5 so much that I'm permanently bored, and I'm not playing that game ever again. So it's time for a new game from them, like a new look to GTA 6, something that will kind of revamp my my interest in the game.
Definitely one thing that is gonna be like a make or break for me. Like, this is a feature that I want them to have, and if they don't have it, I'm not even gonna bother buying the game. Because if they don't have this, then it's literally just gonna be GTA 5 with another map, as far as I'm concerned. But for the character creation, I want more creation on my person. I want to be able to adjust my height, my body weight, my physique, you know, how much muscle tone I have, stuff like that. We don't have enough of that. Every character on GTA is the exact same height and build. You can only change their face, skin, and hair.
Yeah, someone said that. Was that you, Blaine, that said you would like some more character creation?
Yeah, it's more character creation because like it's all the same, and they don't have a lot of character like customization, in my opinion. Especially when you want to be like have this unique people, like unique character. You have so many haircuts, like so many beards, you know. And like with the tattoos, you can't really like pick and choose where you want them. There's just like you either have them here or you don't have them. And like you could have a little like a form that goes barely up to your bicep, like barely past the elbow. And if you try to get anything on your bicep or anything, they'll just take the form off. And I don't see no, like, it's just not cool to me.
Yeah, hopefully they do address that, because they were using old PS3 technology.
Right.
Like,
and Xbox 360 when it came out, and it was like right at the time when it came out, that was like it was amazing. It really was amazing.
and it's
But
still,
now-
yeah,
Yeah. Time to upgrade.
yeah.
Especially whenever so they having a much bigger map, and I'm wondering, are they gonna keep the servers like it's a maximum of 32 players in Los Santos at a time? So I'm wondering if they're gonna do more because it's a bigger map, or they're gonna keep it at 30, 32, something like that.
That's
But
good.
I heard I heard a rumor, and I mean, Rockstar would be really stupid not to do this. But like I said, it's a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. I never heard it from Rockstar. But they're gonna start off with Vice City, and then the game is gonna come out with free updates over time, and it's gonna add on to the map. So the next one is gonna be like it's gonna be Vice City and Los Santos, just part of one big map. Like if you're in Vice City, you get in a plane and go west, you can get to Los Santos. And then the next one is going to be Liberty City, which is going to be that's New York, so it's going to be more like northeast from Vice City, which is Miami, and Los Santos, which is Los Angeles. So like eventually those three maps are going to be one giant Grand Theft Auto map for GTA 6 is the rumor.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be kind of cool, actually, to be honest. We'll have a lot more shit to explore.
Right. It would be awesome. I would also like to see, I've been wanting to see Rockstar make a Grand Theft Auto with New Orleans.
Oh, that would be funny.
Right. It'd be really funny for us, like me and you, like we've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
New Orleans times. But
Yeah,
like, and then
you're gonna take
another one, another city. The two cities that I keep seeing online that people ask Rockstar for is New Orleans and Chicago.
Yeah, they haven't done it in Chicago yet?
They got Liberty City, which is New York. They got Vice City, which is Miami. And they got Los Santos, which is Los Angeles. San Andreas is inside Los Santos.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have Chicago. 'Cause they pick all the crime, like high crime rate cities.
Right.
Picked LA twice. Alright. Next topic. Let's see here. Retro Green. Did I do that one already?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Alright. Here's one. I don't know if you guys seen Bleach. You guys seen Bleach here?
I mean,
I'm like in the middle of watching
Pretty
it.
close?
I'm in the middle of watching it.
No, not for
Nowhere.
close.
I'm nowhere near the 1,000-year blood war though.
I
Ah,
never
damn.
saw episode 1. I don't even think I've seen a single fight from Bleach.
It's lit, bro. Like, there's like a boring
Oh, yeah.
area in the middle, where they enter the. Like, where are you in this anime, Blaine?
Gotta be in that
okay,
boring area. That's why he stopped.
Facts. Yeah. He just he went into like where the hollows are to get Horime, and he just rescued her, fought the number 6, I forgot his name, but like where the hollows have Bankais, and then wants to fight the number 3 one, thinking he's the strongest, and realize he's only the 3rd strongest.
Okay.
That's around
Alright,
where I'm at, where Mel just had her, not her full form, where Mel just had her full form, is kind of where I'm at.
Okay, cool. You got through all the boring shit then.
Yeah, I skipped the bound arc. Everyone was telling me it's a hit or miss, and they were recommending I skip it, so I skipped through that.
Well, there's that, and then like when they first entered Hueco Mundo, I thought that part was like hella boring. The animation was just like god awful until he fought Grimjow number 6. Then it got great. Like that fight was awesome.
That fight was amazing in my opinion. It was really good, but I understand what you're saying. Like it was just, and the fights are really dragged out. Like all the, not each goes, but like the other ones, Ryuka's fucking and his friend and their friends, their just fights were super dragged out for no reason in my opinion.
Yeah, I almost quit on that anime around that time because like it was just like they're like it was coming out on like Adult Swim, like 2 episodes every weekend, and I was just like, bro, like they're just doing nothing. They're just like they're not getting anywhere for like hella weeks on end, like, and the animation sucks.
like-
So I almost gave up. But I'm glad I powered through that shit. The like later, like you're gonna see some real cool fighting, some great animation. Like you're coming up on like the great stuff.
Oh yeah, I see like edits and stuff that look really good. That makes me want to pick it back up. But like they were fighting one of them. It was oh, I forgot what they call it. It's like what Ichigo's mom is, and that other Soul Reaper,
Quincy.
Quincy, and the Quincy, whatever, and that other Soul Reaper. They're just that one dude was just telling him how you'll never beat me for like 4 or 5 episodes straight. I'm just like, bruh, just fight.
Yeah. Once you get through that, like every arc is like shortened and like it's full of like good fighting, top notch animation. Like even the filler seasons get really good. So like you powered through the boring shit, so you're on the good stuff now. But 1,000 Year Blood War Season 3 is coming out this October. So, and the Blood War has been pretty fucking fire up until this point. Like hella good animation.
Yeah, I've heard great things about it.
So I can't wait for that. It seems like this October there's a lot of good shit coming out. You know, we got Sparking Zero, we got Daima, and we got Blood Year War, 1,000 Year Blood War Season 3. So I'm really excited for that one. And if anyone's a Bleach fan out there, you guys should be excited for this one. What was that, Hunter?
You excited for Dragon Ball Daima? That's what you was talking about, Dragon Ball Daima?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Daima is coming out this next month.
All right,
probably
$1 million
gonna watch it.
question.
Hmm.
$1 million question. Hunter, what are you eating?
Let me give it a grand tour.
If
We
this man doesn't pull out
the
cereal.
motherfucking- We got the motherfucking. We got. Yeah, we got a king.
Oh, those are fire. Those are hella good.
Those
I fucking
are.
love these things. We got. Hang on, Blaine. You're gonna love this. You ready?
Bet.
Watch.
I better see Pop
We
Tart.
got the motherfucking.
Oh
We got
shit.
them.
Cinnamon
Fuck,
toast. That
fuck.
cinnamon toast
Hang
is
on.
amazing.
All right, but wait. You know
But
I'm
wait,
a
there's
creature
more.
of habit. I got 2 of them bitches. I got some motherfucking. I didn't pick up none of this shit, dog.
I'm waiting for you to see if you can eat those.
I got
48
like
Pop
10 of
Tarts in one
these.
day.
I told you, cash out me $40, and I will.
I got you. Tomorrow.
Dude, if you think I can't eat 40 Pop Tarts in a day, dude, a whole day, come on, bro.
But you're gonna
Especially
get.
right
You're
now.
gonna get sick.
Do you have any idea? Do you know how skinny I am right now? I weigh 157 pounds. I could be in the ring with the last guy Conor McGregor fought. Like, this is the skinniest I've ever been. 40 Pop Tarts in a day.
It's four packs.
What? No, that would be 8 Pop Tarts.
Like, I mean 4 packs. I'm talking about 4 boxes. Inside a big box. I expected to open it and see like the fucking aluminum Pop Tarts in there, but I open it to more boxes.
know what's
Open
going
a box
on.
to more boxes.
I know what's going on. you and Ninja, y'all keep trying to get me to eat on camera. Y'all want me to be the next Nikocado, avocado, whatever, and it's not fucking working. I'm not doing that shit.
We're trying to turn you gay?
Wait, he's gay?
Yeah. Isn't he?
I thought he was married to like a parrot or some shit.
I don't know, but what
That
the
was-
fuck? What does that have to do? I'm talking about eating on camera, and then I reference a dude who ate himself nearly to death on camera.
That was a
And
joke.
You
Whoa,
went,
what are you trying to say about gay people?
It was a joke.
did they eat sausage filled with cream?
Nah, cause I seen like when he turned like you guys saw how he went from like he's skinny now, right?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
And he's
Yeah, so-
mental. You saw that video? It was so creepy.
Yeah, I'm always one step ahead or something like that. Anyways,
Yeah.
like
That shit was so cringy in my opinion.
the
It
like
was.
the caption was like, yeah, he fooled everybody, and then someone in the comments was like, so he's not gay? Like
Mm-mm. Well, what the heck do you have up here, bro?
all right, so this is Uzumaki. So it's an anime that's been announced for like a year or two now. And like first people's thoughts, you know, when you hear Uzumaki, you're thinking Naruto, right? So
Naruto.
apparently it's something else. There's like a series of let me read it here. Have known all along that the anime adaptation of Uzumaki would be the biggest, most anticipated release of all his work, and thanks to a new trailer, fans won't have to wait long. The latest trailer, Adult Swim, reveals Uzumaki is set to drop on Toonami September 28th. Oh shit, that's in 10 days. With a next day release on the Max streaming app. The trailer features grayscale glimpse into visions of obsession, descents into maniacal terror, and menacing soundtrack to punctuate just how impactful the release of Uzumaki's anime series is. Uzumaki is a limited anime series slated to release 4 pulse-pounding episodes depicting Junjo Ito's most famous supernatural and body horror work. Anime promises to be the greatest adaptation yet for the veteran mangaka, and it's clear that the long wait time is increasingly proving to be worth it. At least from the trailer glimpses alone, spirals and their mystical properties are explored, obsessed over, and chillingly shown in terrifying extremes. So basically, it's a horror anime, and it's completely different from Naruto. What are your guys' thoughts? Are you
I
guys? Is
don't
anyone
know,
here
man.
into scary?
You can. No, I'm not. I'll never be able to sleep. But I will say that you can say that ain't got nothing to do with Naruto all you want, but that bitch definitely got hit by a Rasengan.
I'm slowly getting into more like horror films, scary films, and stuff like that. I heard really good things about the books, so I probably will try it out and see how it is. He has like he's made a couple books, and I heard really wouldn't read them. I don't read, but I heard amazing things.
Well, you could play
ask
the
Connor.
trailer.
What's up, Seven Ninja?
Maybe play the trailer.
I don't know if I can on YouTube and yeah, on YouTube. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Like a few years ago, like I used to be like real scared of like scary games. Like I played like what's that one? Dead something, not Dead Island.
Dead by Daylight?
Dead Space. I played Dead Space. Like I downloaded the demo on PS3 like 15 years ago. I walked through one door, pitch black. I hear footsteps. Quit the game, deleted the demo right then and there.
Sounds like some shit I'd do.
So I was
Was
like,
it nighttime for you?
no, it was daytime. That's how scared I was of like these scary games. So eventually, a few years ago, I started watching Markiplier, who plays a bunch of scary games, and watching him play it like made me not so scared. It felt like I had someone there with me. And eventually, these scary games, I started seeing a pattern. There's like jump scares, or these monsters actually ain't that scary once they're revealed. So and then it kind of propelled me to like watching more horror movies. Like now, it's just more of like, it's just nice to be thrilled here or there, surprised here or there. It's more of like thrill factor. It's not really scary anymore. So nowadays, like I'll watch something like this. So you know, the Uzumaki title, it automatically grabs my attention, like, cause I watched like a good amount of Naruto. So, but since it's actually not Naruto and it's a scary anime, like, all right, well, I'm in. Let's see what it's about. What are you guys'
honestly,
thoughts?
this doesn't really do much for me. It's like the color, the art style looks pretty cool, but like outside of that, I don't know. Horror alone doesn't really do much for me.
I
mean, I probably
it does too much
Maybe like
for
music
me.
Ball. Completely
I
agree
have
with
a-
Ball. I used to be terrified of shit.
I'm still terrified of shit, and especially like, because I mean, Ninja can attest to this. I have a very active imagination. That's why I write books, and so like when I see a scary movie or some shit, dude, I just can't go to sleep. Like other people talk about, oh, watch a scary movie. I have nightmares. Dude, you lucky you fucking made it to sleep. I don't get to do that. Like I'm just up in my room, like waiting for the monsters. Like
Completely understandable. Like me and one of my buddies, we watched one of the Conjurings, and this chick like crawled on the roof, and I was sleeping in this man's living room. He lived in like a decent sized house, and it's pitch black, and all I'm staring at the roof. I'm like, I'm ready to see eyes, bro. I could not sleep that night. But like, no, when it came to, like scary games like Squall saying, yeah, it didn't really become scary that much because I used to be scared to play like The Last of Us and all this stuff till like I watched people play it. It's just more of the fact of getting chased by something and then your attacks really not working like you want them to. Eyeing. It's just you're not ready for it and they hit you and they're just like, oh my, like, you don't know what to do, so you try to run away and they're like right on your ass.
yeah, they had that
it's kind of like
really
my issue.
stupid game, Dead by Daylight. Y'all
Dead by
played
Daylight
that
is
one?
great.
There's no balance at all. Like the killers have all the power, and the people that's not, they're just completely helpless.
Who you trying to one-on-one debate?
Well,
Seven Ninja.
Oh, this is for them. This is for them.
You can't suggest what other people do a one-on-one debate.
I'll definitely do it. Blaine don't know about the one-on-ones.
I do not.
So if you
You
play that
just-
soundboard, that's a one-on-one debate. You're challenging someone.
Yeah, I'll one-on-one debate you right now because I did play that fucking game, and I got real reasons to back up why
No,
it's a terrible game.
I completely understand where you're coming from, but you just you have to like know how to play it. You have to play it a lot to really it's one of them games where you have to get good with really nothing you have. Like not having nothing is like there's an overpowered deity, whatever. You really just have to survive. It's really all up to you. But I've seen people, I can't do it personally, but I've seen people like they'll move their stick around and they'll do like a whole 360 around the killer and completely lose them. So it's a skill-based game more than anything. So I completely understand where you're coming from. But it is very much one-sided. I will agree with that because me and Ethan be like completely pissed off when they're faster than us for no reason.
Okay, so you done lying to the people that never played this game?
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
There is no at all balance whatsoever. It's not, you just gotta learn how to play the game really good. No, you're 100% at the mercy of the killer. The only time anyone has ever won in that game is because the killer let them. That is a fact.
Oh, hell
You
no.
have nothing. It's 100% true. The whole community, the whole community in that game knows it. That's that girl that I just broke up with, the one that lasted 2 days. She was, when I was playing it with her, she was explaining all that shit to me. She was like, "Oh, you gotta play with the little Asian girl because sometimes, the killer will be horny and he'll just want to rub up on you and shit." And
that's wild. But
no, for real. She was telling me like if you look back and forth like left and right, and like it'll look like you saying no, and it'll tell the killer like please don't kill me. Basically, that's like a code that the gamers use within the community, because if the killer isn't letting you live, yeah, no, not you. That's why you don't play it, because it sucks, because it's imbalanced.
I'll play it.
If the killer doesn't let you live, you're gonna die. Period.
No, not at all. I've outran the killer.
Okay, let's all play tonight.
I don't have to get.
Well, I'll be the killer. See how many games you win.
Oh, you can't play it like that. Like everyone has to be a survivor if you play together.
I get proper games of that.
The killer is faster than you. He's the only one that can attack. I mean, there's really nothing you can do.
Hey,
it takes you gotta repair these generators. It takes like 3 minutes to repair one of them if you do a perfect run, and the map is like as big as my backyard, and so this dude's got it's like a minimum of 4 of these generators. So you're looking at 12 minutes of a perfect run without running from one generator to the other, which you got to find them all over the map. So a minimum of 16 minutes for a dude who can attack you that you can't attack to find y'all in a place the size of my backyard, which is probably half the size of a football field.
Okay, how much have you played this game?
I played it enough to know that I'll never play it again, because it sucks that bad.
It doesn't suck. I'm not gonna say it's a game for everybody, for sure. Like, you have to really enjoy the game to play it, which I really enjoy the game. It's really fun. But you have to know how to play. It takes time to get good at it. It's not like I pick up the controller and it's not easy mechanics. It's not nothing like that. It's not hard mechanics like a Souls game, but it's not easy mechanics either.
One of my friends, he's a streamer on Rumble, Paulinado. He's like something Descendant, Decadent, something like that. He's it's a pretty high ranking on there. Trying to get me to play, but every time I watch him play, he's always complaining about like the killer. Yeah, he's complaining about the killers just camping like other people's bodies.
Yeah, because they don't like, they want to play completely ass where you can't save your teammates, or your teammates won't do anything but hide, and then you try to do everything which gets you killed. It's a big 4 survivors have to play as like one team, and then once you get hooked, I've seen it a lot. They'll fucking killer will just camp, which takes the fun out the game. So it really depends on who you're playing against. You need to know the mechanics.
Like I said,
skills
you're
for
at the
it.
mercy of the killer. You can't even attack the dude. Y'all can work together all you want. All he has to do is walk up to you and attack. You can either run away or die. Those are your two options. And you can't keep running away because he's faster than you. And it's not a lot of fucking places to hide. It's not a big map.
Well, there's more than one map. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
There's at least like 5. There's at least 5.
They're not big. There's not enough place to hide, and you can't defend. Like, at least make me faster than the killer if you're gonna have the game.
Yeah,
set up the way it
I
is.
completely agree with that. I completely agree with that. Like
Like I said, there's no balance. You're at the mercy of the killer.
but you get these things that could help you, like these abilities and stuff. Like there's one.
Yeah, and that's
for the
another thing.
character
It's
I
the pay
use,
to win.
like flashbang. I use like blood points. It's stuff you unlock playing the game. It's like it's in-game currency that you get for free by playing.
I know. I got some of those perks, like the technician one and shit like that. But it doesn't take away the fact that if the killer doesn't let you win, you're not gonna win. It's up to the killer. And that's why Squall's buddy that
It's not.
streams is always complaining about the killer. Oh, he's not letting us win. Because the fucking game sucks. There's no balance.
No, it's a great
You can't
game.
make sure that
It's
you
a
win.
great game.
You can't. The greatest fucking player in the world at that game can't make sure he wins against a 5-year-old who just learned how to play 30 minutes ago.
That's why you need the teamwork of the 4 people. That's why there's 4 survivors. You never have 3 survivors, never 2 survivors. You always end up with 4 survivors.
Lane, tell me what 4 people who can't attack the killer and move slower than him can do.
Dude, have you watched any gameplay on it at all?
I played it. I don't have to watch it.
Yes, but like I said, you got to learn the skills and techniques. I've seen people being chased by the killer, like right up on them. One, you could go behind things and throw down doors, which takes like a couple times to break for you to get away. I've seen them where they will flick their stick and then completely get away from the killer. There's skills, techniques you gotta learn to be good at the game, like almost any other game. You can't hop into Dark Souls and be like, oh, okay, hey, I could beat this boss first try, I could beat this boss second try. You're like 50 tries down and you're still not it's still hard to beat. I'm not saying that it's not one-sided, because it is. The killer is faster, it has abilities, which is, that. But it's not going to be a game that it's not going to be 50-50. It wouldn't be that fun.
That's the only way a game can be fun, is if it's 50-50. You can't
Yeah,
have 2
'cause then
sides going against each other and it not be balanced and then expect the game to be fun.
Well,
It's
okay,
like-
but it's a survival game. If there was a chance of
If me and you
Yes, the
put
point
together
is
a football
to
team of a bunch of
try.
our friends and we went challenge the fucking LSU Tigers, that wouldn't be fun. It would be very unbalanced. We'd get
yeah,
slaughtered.
but it could be fun.
Y'all would get
It
slaughtered.
could be fun.
I would
If you enjoy the game, it's fun. It's as simple as, like, if you enjoy it, it's fun. I enjoy it. It's fun to me. No matter if I lose, if I die, it doesn't
That's why
have
you're
its.
still arguing. But it
Ground
doesn't stop the fact that
Yes.
the game sucks. It's made imbalanced. You're at the mercy of the killer. There's nothing you can
Okay,
do
so
without the killer letting you
Okay.
do it.
okay, but then when, like, say you're a survivor, right? And a group of you and some random people you've never met, and you have to get out of this place, right? Let's say you're going against Jason Voorhees. If you're not trying to escape and you think you can hit him to, like, stop him, you're not. Like, that's how you got to think of it, is you have to, like, know.
You can't run away either. He's faster than you.
Yeah. And if you leave Crystal Lake, he's gonna follow, but it's people were able to do it. You're able to do it, even if the killer is trying their hardest. I've done it multiple times. I've been the last person out of the game. I've been the only survivor.
Because they let you.
No, they didn't.
It sounds like the Saitama versus Goku debate. Sounds just like that. Man. We got Squall. What you got, bro?
This man.
All right, Live Lore from Rumble. He asked if we seen the last season of Code Geass. Us.
Remind me what that is
I
again?
haven't seen the first
That's
season.
about
I haven't seen
the-
the first season. Well,
It's
finished it.
about like giant mechas, but a guy has like the power to control everybody. Anyone he
It's
wants.
called
Lelouch
it's called the Emperor's Eye.
Britannia.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of giant
Yeah, I've seen
mechas, I
this
have
guy.
the topic I want to bring up.
After this
Is it
one.
about that old man? Old man of the sun? It's a genius.
No, he's a young kid. And then,
No, I'm talking about him. Talking about Hunter.
What?
Is the son like a genius? He played like a virtual game or something?
What are you talking about?
Or the mecha you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about Transformers.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Never mind. Ben? Let's go. Go ahead, Squall.
nothing. That's all he asked about. And then I've seen a little bit of it, but not too much. Then let's see what. He also brought up if y'all fuck with any psychological theories, Future Diary is an amazing anime.
I've heard good things about that too. I haven't watched it though.
I've tried to watch things like psychological, whatever, and more often than not, what I found is that it's not as smart as it claims to be. Like it's like they'll talk about things in a movie where they'll say like things as a psychological fact, but I know for a fact that if somebody was trying to do that on me, I'd fucking see right through it. And I'm not like bragging about me, or just literally anybody that I know. Like that's bullshit what you telling me. And so it just throws the whole illusion of the movie off. So I never really liked those movies. It's honestly, it's like whenever like alpha males on the internet start talking about shit, like they'll speak shit like fact, and it's like, bro, what fucking world do you live in? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What happened to this chick? Yeah.
Let's see. All right, what topic did you want to bring up, Hunter?
So there's another Transformer movie coming out, and for the very first time since these movies started coming out, they have decided to make the type of Transformer movie that I have been asking for. Because the reason that I hate all these Transformer movies is because you tell me it's a Transformer movie, and then I'm watching Shia LaBeouf, and I'm watching Mark Wahlberg, and what I'm not watching is fucking Transformers.
Mm-hmm. I know what he's talking about.
Yeah. So, but they gave me what I wanted, and then they also smacked me in the fucking face because the story is about Optimus Prime and Megatron were fucking great comrades. They were like brothers in arms, and they would have done anything for each other back whenever they were younger and shit. And I'm just like, fucking why? Like, why can't the fucking bad guy be the bad guy and the good guy be a good guy? Why it's always got to be some stupid psychological, this is the reason I'm the villain bullshit? Like, not everything's trauma based. Some people suck, you know?
You talking about Transformers 1?
I don't fucking know what I'm talking about right now.
I looked up new Transformers movie and it says Transformers 1.
It might be a cartoon, honestly. Might be a little anime.
I did go see
Yeah,
a
it's
movie
one.
last. I did go see a movie last weekend, and they did have like a new Transformers movie up, like posters up on the walls of like new movies coming out or released, and it
That's
looked
gotta
like
be
this
where
one.
I saw it. Yeah, that's gotta be where I saw the cause whenever I went watch Deadpool 3, that must be where I saw the commercial for it.
It is something like I do get kind of tired of seeing like humans in a movie about like, let's say, Godzilla or like whoever. Like it does get kind
Yeah.
of old because it's like, why are you here? Like this, I'm not here for you.
Right.
I will say this though, the most recent Transformer one where like a
With the
Mexican dude
dinosaurs?
gets inside the gorilla, the gorilla. He gets inside this.
Primal.
He gets like a kind of suit. He gets a
Right.
kind of like a suit of like the the Autobot that died. I did think that was kind of cool, but he immediately reminded me of Mega Man, and I was like, I see this, but before this happens, I don't care for that movie at all.
Yeah. I tell you what, I made Artemisia watch that movie with me. Cause like I really wanted to see it. I had a bunch of people telling me, no, like this one, you're gonna like this one. Like people that have heard me complain about the Transformers movies. So enough people that I trusted told me to watch it. So I got Artemisia. It was my turn to choose the movie. Cause we were watching movies together on Discord for a while. And I had to talk her into that one. And the bargain, she made me watch this some scary movie. I think it's called Silent Hill. But yeah, she made me watch a scary movie. She fucking knows I hate that shit. And then I put it on this Transformer movie, and we didn't even get to know mech suit part for the dude. We wound up stopping because she just couldn't watch anymore of it. So I don't even know. Like, I think the last thing I saw was when they attacked the gorilla and got away with whatever little transmuker device or whatever the fuck they was supposed to be protecting, and then we turned it off.
The beginning of the movie?
It was,
That was the beginning of the movie. Honestly.
It was about halfway, honestly. They were in the jungle.
That wasn't
They
halfway.
were like, yeah,
He's
they
talking
was
about
in the
the second
jungle.
gorilla. He's talking about the second gorilla.
No, not the thing in the museum. When they was like in South America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bird gets poisoned there.
Yeah.
Right, that thing.
It had its moments, and like, I just didn't like the ending because I felt like they was trying too much, trying to keep Transformers movies happening. Like at the end, he ended up, we want you in G.I. Joe with the Transformer or whatever. I thought that was stupid in my opinion.
I actually
But,
thought that was
like-
the coolest part.
Wait, what?
See them try to go with crossovers because they're the same they have the same company over both of them. So I actually thought that was kind of cool
I
to
was-
see
We're
Hasbro.
talking about crossovers with Transformers.
Yeah, Transformers and GI Joe.
Transformers
in
and G.I. Joe.
There was a meme that was going around the internet that I really wanted this shit to come true. The meme was that they were gonna cross over Transformers with Fast and the Furious.
So it'd be cool to see a little bit. Then again,
But
it would actually make it better. I feel like at this point, Fast and the Furious is kind of the same thing over and over.
If they,
So
I tell you what, with all of the popularity rise in anime, if they fucking come out with a Gundam movie, they'll never make another Transformers movie.
Gotta say,
hold on. That might be a little bit of a reach. Now, the reason I'm saying this is going to come with the idea of like, besides there being die-hard Transformer fans, there are some people that do not like the look of Gundam, but would actually watch Transformers. There's also people that don't like even Transformers or Gundam, but they like Titanfall's version of Titans. So, or mechas. So it like that kind of depends. if it's too far, because like Transformers is that cartoon mecha versus like Gundam's that anime mecha. You know what I'm saying? So it depends.
Yeah.
That depends. That kind of depends there.
The one, what's the one where they get into the Gundam's head and they get this latex suit put on them, and the main character he's got a navy blue latex suit, and his finishing move is the burning Gundam where he grabs their head and squishes it. Whichever Gundam that was the best fucking one.
Yeah, it's G Gundam.
Bro, there's so many Gundams out there. Like,
Yeah.
So
It
many
was
The
Gundam.
only Gundam.
I want to say it was on Kids WB in the early 2000s.
The only Gundam I ever watched, I've only watched one, and it was Iron Blooded Orphans. I really enjoyed that one, but I couldn't get into the other ones, I feel like. But with Transformers, I'm not the biggest fan of them. I just like how B's just ready to throw hands. Bumblebee's just, no matter who he's going against, he's throwing hands. I
I love
honestly
this
love
river.
the Crash Out in the movie.
This one, Hunter.
I love this in the movie.
Yes, that is the
Yeah,
one. I used to
G
love that
Gundam.
show so much when I was a kid. My cousin Ron had the action figure of his Gundam, and I had a Damn, there was some other. I don't know if it was Gundams or not, but there was one where like the main character was a white liger,
That's Zoids.
and they had, yeah. My cousin Dylan had the white liger action figure, and I had the saber-toothed tiger action figure.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Those were fun to watch whenever we was growing up.
I don't really like Gundams, kinda. There was like a couple I liked, I got into. But I don't really like the whole controlling giant mechas. Like, I'm more of like I like the consciousness of the giant mechas, like Transformers better. Like conscious giant mechas.
Oh, so you stopped watching Naruto when Susanos came out?
Yeah, that was kind of weird to me. I didn't like that. Completely changed the whole definition of a Sharingan when those came out.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude.
or like whenever you're doing
Ninja.
the music in the background.
Oh shit, I
I
forgot to
feel
mute.
like some kind of what?
I forgot to
Huh,
mute
what?
that.
No, the music's fine. What I'm saying is, for when you do the next couple songs, maybe do some like lounge type of music. I feel like that fits better for Senzu Talk, for the podcast, really.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying? All right, Sauce, you said something.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you to talk some sense into Blaine about something, but I forgot what the hell I wanted to bring up. Blaine, what were we arguing about earlier today?
Dead by Daylight.
No. Oh, Shisui.
Why you didn't come home yet?
Yeah.
To get the hands.
Bro, no, there's so many lessons I'm gonna have to teach him. But this fucking dude, he asked me who my favorite Uchiha was, so I started laughing. He goes, "Oh yeah, obviously Madara." But then he tells me that even though he hasn't gotten to the episodes where they introduce Shisui, Shisui is his favorite Uchiha.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen
can
so much stuff
someone
about
help?
him.
You haven't seen anything about it.
I've seen like
You
stuff
didn't
on
get
the
to that
internet about
episode yet.
like
Wait,
of,
repeat
I've
this to
seen
me.
clips,
He
of
said-
edits of him and stuff like this.
He hasn't seen much on him,
He's-
or he hasn't seen anything
No.
on him. But his
yeah, like
favorite
clips and
Uchiha-
shit from the internet. He hears how people talk about Shisui, and
No,
then
like,
thinks that
I read
based
about
off
it
of that,
and stuff like that.
like, dude, he's not the guy you think he is. For one, but for two, you never got to the episode yet. Like,
Yeah, but I read about it and stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, I fucks with him and not do research about it. I'm not gonna say he'll beat Madara in a fight at all. I just say, I like him more. I think he's cool. That's just my
He
personal
definitely
opinion.
has the worst Mangekyo Sharingan ability by far.
If I'm being real with you right now, I remembered who Shishui was, but like what I thought about him, I was like, he reminds me of every bland character in Naruto I've ever seen. I think I
Yeah.
remember hearing like he's like an on-site character, but like when I think of on-site, I think of Itachi. So the idea that you like Shisui of all characters is crazy to me. Like that's pretty wild.
I just like him. I like him. I like. In my opinion, I'm not saying he's the best. It's just he's one of my favorites. He's my favorite.
All I'm
Uchiha.
asking all I'm asking is if you should please look more at Itachi, okay? You ain't gotta look at Sasuke.
No, like yes,
you ain't gotta look at his father.
I know.
Look at Itachi.
Everything you love about Shisui, Itachi does better.
I'm not saying.
I'm sorry. Everything you think you love about Shisui, because you never even met him yet.
I'm not like. I'm not saying I don't like fuck with. What the fuck's going on here? It's not like I don't fuck with Itachi and them. I think he gets glazed way too much, in my opinion.
Itachi
Guys,
does.
we got breaking news.
Yeah, we're in a pocket. Oh.
What happened?
Nintendo and Pokemon is now officially suing Power World.
Uh-oh.
I don't think
Who
they have
saw
enough
that
leg to
coming?
stand on.
Huh?
Yeah,
If they had, I don't think they have enough. There's enough canes there, like because they don't have the
Ninja,
rights over a
think about
cartoony
it.
style.
Let's
It
see,
don't matter,
Charm
think about
City.
it. If Nintendo and Pokemon are already bringing it into court, they fucking have a case. They're not
Yeah.
just willy-nilly. Like, they had people look into it.
Yeah, apparently they waited so long waiting for a case to be built up. So that's why they're officially announcing it now.
Yeah, dude, Nintendo's one of the biggest companies in the world.
I feel like Power World still has a chance, and the only reason I say that is that like a cartoony style alone is not enough to sit here and say like can't do it. I mean, they're not calling them Pokemon at the end of the day. They're making sure they're legally distinct to some degree. I'm not going to say there aren't any similarities, but you take inspiration from stuff all the time. Like there's not much you can do about that. So, in my honest opinion, they can try to take them to court, but I don't see that game going down. I don't see them doing anything at all to them characters. Because if it took them this long to have a chance at something, the odds are high. It's probably not as much as we think it is.
Yeah, but that's the thing. What you just said is, if it took them this long to have a chance at something, that's not what me and Squall saying. What me and Squall saying is the fact that they're going to court means they know they're gonna win in court.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't wait this long for a chance. They waited this long because now they have definitive. This is fucking illegal, and you are gonna pay for it.
Yeah, it's like FBI cases. Like they'll purposely wait 2 to 3 years before bringing like a criminal into court because they're just gathering evidence. They're just gathering evidence to like so when they finally get in court, this undeniable proof. Like, here's everything we've seen for this X amount of time. Like, book them basically. So that, like, to me, like the fact that they waited so long to officially sue them, it actually means like they got something to get them with now. Let's see what Charm City says. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company officially suing Power World developer over multiple patent infringements. It's like they've been waiting with their lawyers the whole time. Let's see. Today is the first time their legal time has officially came out. An injunction was officially filed today. Power World is going to have to pay a lot. They wouldn't have waited this long and then say something if they weren't going to win. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, I thought they already tried and they couldn't because, like, it's different Pokemon or pals, and like the whole style of capturing and using pals is not patented because like it's monster taming. Really, it's not like Pokemon didn't come up with this monster taming gameplay, but it sounds serious this time. I don't know what they got on them, but who knows? It sounds pretty bad for Power World. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company officially suing Power World developer over multiple patent infringements. The companies filed a lawsuit against the developer today, an injunction against infringement and compensation for damages on the grounds that Power World, game developed and released by the defendant, infringes multiple patent rights. I wonder what they are, though. Nintendo will continue to take necessary actions against any infringement of its intellectual property rights, including the Nintendo brand itself, to protect the intellectual properties it has worked hard to establish over the years. Nintendo's statement reads, filing is absolutely massive news and follows months of speculation that Nintendo would take legal action over the indie survival game that's been referred to as Pokemon with Guns. Nintendo previously released a statement about Power World in January, vowing that intended to investigate and take appropriate measures against any potentially infringing content. A modder also claimed that Nintendo has come for me after posting a clip with Pokemon's Ash Ketchum in Power World. Oh shit. But 6 months later, in June, Pocket Pair insisted that Nintendo had yet make a complaint in response to the Pokemon ripoff claims. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company didn't say anything to us. Pocket Pair boss Takuro Izobi told GameFile at the time, of course I love Pokemon and respect it. I grew up with it in my generation. It doesn't really say what is the infringement.
Did you say modder?
Yeah, a modder.
Did you say modder?
A modder. Pokemon came after a modder, bro. I know Nintendo is really strict with their stuff. Ugh.
I mean, I could see them going after a mod. They've been doing stuff like that, but again, if it's legally distinct, they can't really do much there. Like I just don't see it happening for them. They're gonna make some attempts, but no, I don't think it happens. I think if anything, this is a scare. Maybe they're hoping to get something from this, like some kind of words before it. But I think they're trying to get something from this, but I don't think they'll succeed. I have no reason to believe that. Just because when I seen what I saw in the game, I said, it looks distinct enough to me.
I'm with you 100%. I hope they don't get anything out of this because I don't like how stingy Nintendo is. But they're especially like if they're coming after a modder, right? Like if you put Ash Ketchum in Power World, like he's not making any money off of that, you know. It's just like something like just for shits and giggles, you know. Like how can you sue someone if he's not making money off of your stuff? You know? See, I cover a lot of the Power World Nintendo stuff.
Looking wasp.
What's up?
What?
Some kind of badass looking wasp that just
entered your house? Oh shit. Yeah, you might need to take care of that.
And that ain't, dude, I'm telling you, like that ain't that whatever that is fucking badass.
Let's see. I cover a lot of Power World Nintendo stuff on the QA blog. Earlier in the year, pretty confident Nintendo is going to bury them because he is misinterpreting their property. It's not about the money. The image of the IP is the money.
I think that, I mean, I'm pretty confident Nintendo's gonna bury him, but at the same time, I think that it is possible that Nintendo is overplaying their hand kind of drunk on their power, so to speak, because like you said, we've been seeing them get more and more strict with all this stuff, and they've been getting away with all of that. So this could be, like Ninja was saying, they might be drunk on their own power. They might overplay their hand, and what's really bad about that for them is if they do lose this lawsuit, Power World does have a huge following. So this is going to be a massive hit to Nintendo if they lose in here, because like if they win, people are going to go, well, I mean, it wasn't right that they did it. But if they lose, people are going to be like, man, Nintendo's some fucking dicks. Like, just let them be, you know? People are going to stop supporting Nintendo. And then Nintendo already lost such a large portion of their fan base when they came out with the Wii, and they targeted everything to only kids. There that motherfucker is. Come on, fuck. You landed on me. Yeah, they no longer pander to adults anymore. When they came out with the Wii, so it's only kids for Nintendo, and I mean, I see this as being very bad for Nintendo if they lose, and still kind of bad for Nintendo even if they win. Anyone disagree?
No.
Nah. I mean, I hope they don't win. I don't like. I think I already said this, but I just don't like how. Like I think we covered like a couple weeks ago that Nintendo is like, say like us content creators, right? Like we're streaming some video games, and we say a cuss word, they're allowed to take off our content or something like that on YouTube or something, because they don't like it or some shit like that. So like the fact that they're willing to go through that, this like them going after Power World doesn't surprise me. I mean, I hope Power World comes out unscathed, but the fact that they waited this long is actually kind of scary to me.
I'm about to hit that motherfucker with some Febreze.
See big old Texan. Oh well, just play Ark Survival Evolved. If Nintendo would stop making dog shit Pokemon games, same shit they would do, it wouldn't be an issue. I like the Pokemon games, to be honest. Huh. That's pretty nuts, though. Not gonna lie. I'll bring up the next topic in a sec. I'm a little busy.
Are you winning, son?
I'm not winning. I'm just doing some missions on this game. What do you think about this, Blaine?
Player 2 wins.
That's just a
Big Pokemon fan. Big Pokemon fan. I haven't
Me
really
too.
looked much into like Nintendo itself though.
Fuck them
like,
up.
that
Nice.
they're like how you saying for content creators, them fucking taking down your content if you cuss or something while playing one of their games is wild. Actually, like that's stupid in my opinion. I also haven't looked at nothing about Power World except for I heard it's like Pokemon but with guns and stuff. It's like a realistic version of it, you know? It's like you force them to battle, you force them to do this, you can cook them and eat them, which is wild. I really don't have much to say on it because I've played only a couple Pokemon games, but like I grew up watching it, so big fan of it, and don't know much about Power World. Never watched gameplay, never looked into it because, in my opinion, I didn't think I would get into it. Not gonna say it looks stupid. I just not gonna think I would get into it. So, yeah, that's really all I got on it. but that Power World's been out for a year and a half, I
It's a
believe,
good game.
and that they're waiting this long is scary.
It's not a bad game.
That's wild, but yeah.
I'm really
Really
into
all I have.
Pokemon. I'm really into Pokemon too, but I don't like how strict Nintendo's getting. Power World is also pretty good. It's like it brings like I'm not really into survival games like that, but like since you add like similar to Pokemon features into it, like it kind of makes me more interested in the whole survival aspect. Yeah, that's what I got to say on it too. Let's see.
I'm glad you
Came out.
brought that up.
Yeah,
I
it came
remember-
out January this year. That's right.
Damn.
What's chat gotta say?
Time flies.
Uh, so a Charm City, he seems pretty informed. He thinks definitely like Power World's gonna lose. Big old Texan, he's the homie games with Lubu on like Twitch and Kick. He thinks they're like he's kind of on like the same boat as you. Like he doesn't think anything's gonna happen of it. I'm thinking of it from like a legal standpoint. Like I'm kind of siding with Charm City. I just don't like it.
Is Big Old Texan, is he famous on TikTok? Am I thinking of somebody else right now?
I don't think so. Yo, Lubu, you gotta are you on TikTok?
There was like a bodybuilder or somebody. He was like a really jacked dude, and he would work out live on TikTok, and his name was Big Old Texan.
I don't know.
He was a really cool dude.
I don't think he's on TikTok. I could be wrong though. But yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he works. I'll be right back.
Oh, well, this guy, you don't get to think. You don't whether he works out or not.
Man, swole.
Yeah, you don't get them muscles from genetics. I don't care who your dad is. That's
Think
like
you'd be the next Mr. Olympian? He's not like Arnold Swole or.
But like, dude, one of the dumbest things, like when it comes to people that are like really jacked and shit, is the ones that when they'll try to say that they're not doing steroids and stuff, but like
Facts.
Like The Rock. The Rock is in his mid to upper 50s, and he's jacked.
Has to be
as
on
all
roids.
hell. Yeah, and he'll try to tell you he's not on roids. Like, motherfucker, what? You're in your upper 50s. Like,
Which
it's not
like
possible. Or you built in a lab? Like, that doesn't make sense. He's like, no, I just eat a lot of calories. Oh, Liver King? That's what you're about to say?
nothing about Liver King. I was about to say, like, I probably wouldn't think he was on steroids if he was like in his like mid-20s, if The Rock was, because that's when our testosterone hasn't. That's how like, that's when our testosterone hasn't like plummeted yet. But like after 40 is when our testosterone plummets.
What you did?
So, I believe it's on roids.
As big as The Rock is right now, even if he was in his 20s or early 30s, you can't get that big without steroids. It's just not possible. Doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how much you eat or how much you fucking work out. There's a limit to the human body that can't be achieved without modification.
I can agree with that.
And he is past that limit for sure.
Like, I'm a
And
pretty
that's
big dude.
that's
Oh,
not
my
Hunter
bad.
Bro. Yeah, that's not Hunter Bro talking shit. That's motherfuckers that are some of the best and most renowned health physicians on earth. You know, like some of the guests that have been on Joe Rogan's podcast talking about this. Uh, People who have trained people like Jocko Willings, and you know what I'm saying. Like, it's not possible. You can't get that big without steroids.
I can agree with that. Like I'm a pretty big dude naturally, and like I seen like a lot of dudes at the gym, and like it's like I've been in the gym for so long. I come to admire like when I see like another dude. It's kind of weird. I like admire like a good physique. Like damn, he's actually like cut. Like it's hard to get that, you know. Uh, like and I'm like a pretty strong guy like myself. Like I can if I really want to train, I can bench up to like 3 plates on each side. But I could probably even get more
That's
than that, to
wild.
be honest. So
That's
like
15.
You think you got 405?
maybe not. If I have to be really going serious to hit 4 or 5 plates on each side, like and I have to be like dedicated.
Like 405, like 405.
405. That's like 4 plates
Yeah,
on each
that's 4
side.
plate.
Yeah, I have to be really
Yeah, that's 4
dedicated to
plates.
training. Like, probably I could probably get that, but I have to train real hard to get that. I could definitely I know for a fact I could hit 3 plates. Not right now, but I could train a little bit to get there. But yeah,
Oh,
and like
mm.
even if I hit 3 plates, I don't think I'm gonna be as big as The Rock is now. Even if I hit 4 plates, I might not be as big as The Rock is now. Like I could see people in the gym who hit like 3 plates. They're like physically looking wise, like they don't look like The Rock, you know? Like it's like that's definitely some unnatural look he's got going.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure his max is 5 plates with like another 35 and 25 after.
Which not a lot of people like. I don't think a lot of people really understand about that. Is not a lot of people could really do 315, 405, like they think they can. Like you got to be strong as hell to bench 315, to bench 3 plates.
I can tell you right now, some of it is, like we have different
Bodies.
like people not our muscles are different like on a microscopic level. What I mean by that is I don't know the exact terminology, the exact words, but like we'll just say muscle fibers, right? Within a square inch, you have some people who their muscle fibers are a lot denser, so let's say they'll have 500 muscle fibers in a square inch versus some people might have 1,000 in a square inch, right? So like me right now, skinny as I am, 115. I mean, look at my arms. Not 115, 155. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like for a girl.
Yeah, I'm a girl actually. Yeah. But no, 155, and I can go in the gym. I know this because I did it a month ago or something at my buddy's. He's got a home gym. We put a 45 and a 25 on each side, and I cranked 3 reps. And I don't fucking look like I can do that. You know what I'm saying? But like another guy, Forrest, our buddy Forrest, he's same exact size, 155 pounds, and you know, same size arms, same size chest, all of that. We had to help him with just a 45 on each side. We had to drop him down to a 35 on each side just for him to get some reps. And we the same size.
Which yeah, like saying size doesn't matter because you could look really weak but be super strong, and you could look really strong and be super weak. I completely understand when you're coming from because the facts are there. It's really all how on your genetics and how you've trained too. Because you could train for aesthetic, for weak, or you could train for strength and not look strong. Be super strong. It all depends on how you train.
Well,
Because like
yeah.
me, I'm I'm not a small guy, but I'm not like a super big guy either. I got
You could be
probably-
though.
I got like 5 reps on a plate, 45 on each side last time, and that was around a year ago. Last time I benched. Oh, I know I could. I'm lazy.
Yeah, some people are just naturally strong too, or naturally
yeah.
big. Like I remember like when I first started working out, like my friend who was like really into working out got me into it. Like he kept putting more and more weight. I didn't know what the hell was going on at the time. It's like my first time. I was like 20-ish. And he was like, damn. Like he put like a plate on. Like he kept rising it till we got to like a plate. And he was like, damn. Like one of our other friends he mentioned, he was like, he had to work up to this weight. Like, and I just did it on like my first day.
Yeah, that's how it was for when I benched. Is like I put out 5 reps on my first time ever benching of a plate. But it depends on genetics for sure. Genetics is a big thing, and people don't understand that. Like I try to explain to my friends, is like, you know, you can only get so big with genetics, and then the muscle grows. I'm like, yeah, but your genetics won't let you surpass certain things, no matter what. Like legs are genetics. Like you could like, well, everything is genetic, but you could have a skinny dad or something, and a skinny mom, like, you know, skinny, like never worked out or anything. And you could have been born skinny, but you could eventually grow to what your body can handle, but your legs won't. It all depends on a lot, because bigger people, their legs are going to be bigger. And if you're smaller, your legs aren't going to be able to really do that. But like,
Yeah, that
a lot of it's genetics,
has
and I try to
do
explain
with
that.
What I was saying, like with the muscle density in different people.
Yeah.
and
Like
then
I try to explain that to
another
people,
thing-
and they're like, nah, it's not. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, they just want to believe in themselves. But what another thing that a lot of people don't even realize, and it just seems so obvious once you hear it, is actually your bones, your bone health, and your bone strength. You can have like buku muscle strength, and then when you start hitting weight that your bones can't handle, your body's not gonna let you do it. And so like a lot of it, you know, you need to make sure you get like calcium and shit in your diet so your bones can keep up with your muscles, because otherwise you'll be trying to squat and then suddenly you're on the ground with a shattered shin or something like that. Or you straighten out your legs and then your knee goes backwards, like, you know, shit like that.
Yeah, it's all about, like, when it comes to training, it's really all about dieting and form. That's really all it is.
Pretty much.
Because, like, if you have the wrong form, you could hurt yourself pretty bad, but you need to have a good diet for what you want. Because that's how people get so, like, cuts, basically, and bulks, is you up your calorie intake and then down it to get, like, to show more muscle or to build muscle.
But to come full circle, to get back to where we started, is no matter what your genetics are, no matter how superhuman you might be genetically, there is a limit that you can't get past that without things like steroids. And
Oh, yeah,
just
I completely
about
agree.
everybody in the WWE
On
has
steroids.
gone
They're
past
on,
that
they're on
limit.
something.
Yeah, I mean, there's a certain size that is just, it's undeniable. There's no reason for you to try to tell me you're not on steroids. Like, it doesn't make sense. You know who was always really open about steroid usage? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
That dude never
Oh,
once. If people would be like, "Do you guys do steroids?" And he'd be like, "Absolutely. You think we can get this big without steroids?" Like, of course we're on steroids.
Have have you seen the pictures of his sons?
Yeah, the one that was raised by him and the one that was raised by his mom.
Like one's fat, lazy, and the other one
One of them looks
is
like
not
Arnold.
fat, lazy.
And then, yeah,
Yeah, and the other one looks like he's
like
adopted.
Sniper Wolf's ex.
But fat.
That's he was fat.
What? Well, which one are we talking? Oh, I'm thinking of someone else.
Sniper Wolf's ex. You don't know
I was
Sniper
thinking of a
Wolf?
different, like,
That
oh, I know
cosplay
who
chick?
Sniper Wolf is. I was thinking of a different content creator.
Well, you know who Sniper Wolf is?
That's the chick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was thinking of a different content creator. That's all me.
Ninja.
She got in trouble recently, didn't she? For like harassing or stalking or some shit. And then YouTube only
No.
gave her like a week ban or two.
No, it wasn't something like that. It was some drama. I don't think she was ever in trouble. I saw Penguin cover it. Moist Critical. I'm pretty sure his real name's Charlie. That
Mhm.
dude's awesome. But it was like, I want to say her and that dude were married, and like whether it's a divorce or a breakup, there was a lot of stuff that, like, they opened up a business together, and the business was under both of their names, and she was underhandedly taking money that was rightfully his, and so that was the part that she was in trouble for. But actual trouble. But other than that, it was just drama, like relationship drama. But it was something to do with, they made a company together, and the company they were both the CEOs, equal in shares, and she was taking everything. She wasn't giving him his fair share, and so he brought her to court over it, if I remember right. Did anybody, when Churro had asked in the chat about Professor Carrot, and I had gave my answer, I don't think he ever responded.
Nah, probably not. I don't think he saw it.
No, okay.
Alright.
In other
Next
news, you said you got to
Oh,
think
go ahead.
about like what anime is not for kids. Okay, well we could always start with all of them. It's not for kids, but the number one that's not for kids is called Re-Healer. Okay, but Berserk has a little bit, but like okay, like it also has like blood and dismemberment, and so you could. Kids today are probably some better off. Like the kids today are better off at like not being kids today are probably better able to handle that now than any other than the kids of previous generations. But Re-Healer has way more how do I say this for you, Squall? It has way more yes, way more women would hate this anime. I'll put it like that. Women would hate that anime. Okay.
Vulgar
All right.
content, I believe, is
Like
the word you look
of the non-consensual kind. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Oh,
You hear where I'm coming
So,
from? All right.
in the
All right.
street.
All right. Yeah. So yeah. Most of
What
these
the hell are
animes
you talking
besides, like,
about, bro? I'm
some of
lost.
Berserker.
Uh, think of a small fruit that comes in purple or green.
Oh, talking about grape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it has that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is this
Now,
on
Berserk
Crunchyroll?
has that, but Re-Healer has that 10 times more.
Oh,
Right.
I'm
Is this
telling
on Crunchyroll? Like, how do I watch this? Is what I'm saying.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know if it's on Crunchyroll.
It might be on Crunchyroll.
I can say though, Re-Healer
I'll
is
see-
a
I'll see
revenge
real fast.
story.
I do think
I
I've
can't say
actually
it's a
heard
revenge story.
about it. It is a revenge story. I'm looking at the artwork and I'm remembering a Watch Mojo countdown on YouTube that they talked about this one. 'Cause I told myself I was gonna watch it, and then I got sidetracked for like a year. By the way, Slime is still awesome. I don't know why people are talking about season 3 not being good. It's still awesome. It's even better actually now.
Seen season 3 yet?
Slime?
Yeah, that time
That
I
time
got
I was reincarnated as a slime.
Oh, I fell asleep to like one episode, the first episode on that one. I haven't really watched it.
Oh, Doritos here.
Yeah. What about I was thinking Jujutsu Kaisen. To be honest, I don't think kids should watch it. Maybe teenagers.
Jujutsu Kaisen's a little more more palatable, but Re-Healer? Okay, if you didn't have Re-Healer on here, Berserk, I could kind of be like, nah, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that one's
But
bad.
if you had Re-Healer on here, you had that on here, no. No.
I was I'm currently reading Berserk, and like the first page is fucking like a sex scene.
While we're on the topic of vulgar content in anime, is there any moments that y'all remember that, looking back on it, that was like a small traumatic moment for you watching that in anime? Like, especially when you were too young to be watching some of these anime.
This wasn't my problem. This was a girl I knew. I was in a class, and I remember specifically on Tokyo Ghoul, he had saw the main guy get stabbed in the eye. He was getting tortured, and I think I told the story. But basically, after she saw this, I remember seeing 2 waterfalls coming off the table. Okay, now you gotta take this from my perspective. I just walked in, I just sat down, and I looked to my right, and she's losing it. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Then I find out from the girl to the right of her. I'm like, hey, what's going on? She's like, something happened to her favorite character. I look on the screen. Oh, that's going on. You know, I'm not really bothered by it. I don't have those kind of emotions. I'm not. I won't say I'm dull, but like I'm not that emotional. So when I saw that, I was like, whoa, what is going on? So then I see this, and this goes on. This is the day we have a substitute, because if our actual guy was there, this would have been a problem. So our substitute even knows this girl's emotional. So when I saw this, I'm looking around. I'm like, we gotta get her to calm down. Everyone's like, this is normal. I'm like, this is normal? This is not normal. What are you talking about? And I'm like, all right. And then at some point she calms down, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, you good? You good? But anyway, that's my experience. I won't say it's traumatic for me, but that was wild. All right.
That was when you were a kid?
No. I was in high school when I saw that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was losing it, bro. Okay.
Y'all are,
Yeah, I
y'all are gonna
completely
laugh at me.
understand, because it traumatized me. Like I cannot fuck with Senzu now. I hate them bitches. I have biggest fear.
What, that
One of my
same
biggest fears
scene?
now. Yeah. It's like it made me terrified of centipedes because of how he got tortured with one. He got
Dude,
put in
they
his
can't
ear
get-
and stuff, and it
They only get
brought
to
him
like a
around
foot
in his
long.
head. Get the fuck out of me. No, but yeah, a foot-long centipede crawling in your fucking ear doesn't no, that's not me.
It'll clean it pretty good. Anyway,
It'll eat your fucking brains, bro. You'll die.
whenever y'all are gonna laugh at me, but I was in middle school. I was young middle school. Okay, so you know, keep that in mind. And I was on medicine I shouldn't have been on. So yeah, fuck you, mom. But
Real.
when like during the second tuning exams, when Sasuke ripped Zaku's arms out of socket for like the next 2 days, that was all I could think about.
It's more vulgar in the manga.
Ugh.
So like you
Well,
actually like
I don't.
instead of them popping out of place, I think he rips them off.
I know for a fact that I was watching the uncut version. I guess it was on Adult Swim because the Cartoon Network version, the light, like all you saw in the uncut version, it was like red with the black shadow, but in the Cartoon Network version, it was green. But I remember it being red. So I was definitely watching the uncut version the first time I saw it, and the music in the background and just hearing Zaku scream when it happened, like I said, it was all I could think about for the next 2 days. Like I'll be in class and like my teacher, I would just be staring at the teacher thinking about Sasuke, just yanking that dude's arms. Like,
Get a 1,000-yard stare.
yeah.
Squall, you want to see that guy's get his face ripped off again?
That was probably the
we
most
traumatized.
That was the most traumatizing to me in the anime. I can't think
what
of
was the
any.
other one we showed him? What was the other one we showed him? Cold sauce?
That was it.
Oh man.
No, we showed you
Oh.
something else.
No,
I
get
remember we
ready.
showed you something else.
Shit. Oh, I tell you
What
what.
was
I don't know. We didn't show him this one I'm about to say, but remember when number 2 fought that dude, that sumo wrestler, and he used his hair in the
We're
prison.
talking about Baki, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
prison. That sumo wrestler that challenged number 2, and he said, "All right, I'll beat you with sumo."
Mm-hmm.
Remember he plucked out a few of his own hairs, and then remember what he did?
Mm-hmm.
That'll traumatize a motherfucker.
You
Squall,
said
put it
when
on.
we were kids, though, right?
Yeah, that was how I worded the question.
I can't think of when we were kids.
Like, there's not really for anime for me specifically. I don't think there's been really any traumatizing stuff, just because it's just like I probably didn't even look it up, honestly. I can't really say for me specifically I had one of those.
Oh, how could I forget? Spopovich beating up the Dell.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
that was pretty bad. That was pretty
I
bad.
remembered
I'll remember.
I was 4th grade for that.
So was I.
Full Metal Alchemist. When the
That was-
daughter.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
That
yeah.
that was
traumatized
pretty
the
bad.
hell out of me.
Yeah.
That traumatized me so bad.
Full Metal Alchemist. I remember when I was a kid, it didn't matter what episode you put it on, I was getting traumatized. That whole show was terrible.
Dude, the first episode when they tried to bring back their mom traumatized me.
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad too. Yeah, that part where the it's like I don't know, like when they fused the dog and the daughter together, I was thinking, okay, like maybe they can find a way to bring him back, but nah, that fucking Scar dude shows up and kills the dang thing out of mercy. And then so when they went to go find him, her body all splattered all over the brick wall, I was like, bro, there's no fucking hope now, bro, dude.
That wasn't that bad for me. It was the part that really had me is when it came around the like corner or the shadow whenever, and it was like, play Big Brother, play with me. That part had me. Then you knew it. First you didn't know until you figured it out, and then the fact that he did that to his own daughter, and then but first did it to his wife,
Wait, he did it
just
to
to
the
keep his
wife?
alchemy license. That's why his wife went missing or ran away
Oh,
or like
shit.
divorced or whatever. Which if that happened, if the wife went away, most likely would have took the daughter, because he was too much into his work, is how he worded it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that show was fucked up.
Oh,
know-
but it's like one of my favorites. Really good
One thing
story building.
that traumatized me so bad was on Yu-Gi-Oh. No, I'm playing. Fuck it.
when he pulled out the 3 white dragons and he pulled out Exodia.
The 3-headed
not
blue
see that
eyes
coming.
white dragon.
And Yugi pulled out Exodia.
And you're like, what? Exodia? No fucking way.
yeah.
He went to the Shadow Realm.
Dude, that had to be terrifying for them. How like they lost in an actual duel, like the Egyptians, and they got sent to the Shadow Realm, and you couldn't come back from that.
I have a shadow realm
But-
of gravity.
I thought I'll say your closet or something. To be honest.
We don't talk about my closet.
No, Hunter. And this is where you're gonna be when you get to the house for that boxing match. Okay.
I'm gonna tie him up and stick him in the closet. I'm gonna tie you with the Wii cords.
With the weak it's like you should have wore them. Should have wore 'em. Oh, I sent this man a meme, and it was like when you go to Rose house, and then you know how like on the internet there's this big thing about people keeping children in their basement or whatever, like it's a joke.
Oh, I've never
And he
heard
was like,
of that.
"Shush." Really? It's like when you go to
Fuck.
Bro's house and he has.
What corners of
children in
the
his
internet are
basement
you
or
on?
But it was all over the internet.
Dude, you about to be on a list.
Like, no, like for real, like these people would comment on like these TikTokers posts. It was like, can you let me and the others out the basement? Hey, I'm getting hungry down here. Are we allowed to leave yet? Just like fucking around. Probably sure I didn't see it. But that was a couple years ago. That was probably 4 years ago.
I've never heard of that. What about it though?
Sent him a meme. It's like, shush, I'm building an army. Don't you say nothing. And I was like, I won't. So if Hunter ever has an army, be on his side. That's all I'm saying.
Kids?
Of anything, there's no telling. He's gonna come out with like cyborgs or something.
I'm gonna be real with you, Squall. I was like in this conversation for like a
Dude, if
solid
I
minute,
get
and then
my
like at
hands
some
on
point I
yeah.
realized I lost track. I don't know what happened.
Oh, dude, I didn't like. I didn't
At
want to
some point I
say
lost
it like I can explain it, but I don't want it to sound bad. There's no way like a good way to explain it.
Sounds pretty bad.
We should stop. We should stop
Yeah, there's
here.
like no
That's
good
what I'm
way
hearing.
to. Yeah. We should just stop here. So, what did y'all think about the retro?
You talking about them Instagram messages we had?
Yeah. Them reels.
I didn't hear what you were saying either because I tried to pull up YouTube on and then for some stupid fucking reason, when I pull up my internet browser, I can't hear y'all on Discord. I have to actually
But,
be on Discord to hear y'all.
What's y'all's thoughts on like GameStop retro?
Oh yeah, let's bring that up. Up some.
Unless you're a collector, there's emulation out there.
It's gonna be like a.
Huh?
What I've heard, I don't. It's like a chain. Like they're gonna make it like normal GameStop.
Like legitimately, unless you're a collector of like old games, there's literally emulation for games now. So like, what are you doing?
Look how funny my face looks.
But what if you don't have the machine power to do emulate? Like if you just got like
There's a lot of what games are we talking about? What games are we talking right now?
Like, they're bringing back consoles. They're selling like NES, GameCube, 64, the games, the controllers, like retro games.
Everything below GameCube was able to work on what was a $100 laptop for me.
Okay.
I know that for a
What
fact.
if we don't?
So, like, all right, let me put it like this: if you could go out and
That's
get
a great
this, odds are high you've got some money.
Oh, for
There's
sure.
odds are high with these old games. These old games are probably gonna cost you some.
I don't think it's gonna
Not
be like
anymore.
Hold on,
yeah.
no.
I don't think they're gonna.
Let me attack this
Pokemon
another
Stadium,
way. You
bro.
can literally play these games on your phone. If you don't have a cell phone at this time, bro,
not
you
on
can get a
not
controller
on
to play it on.
not on iPhones.
Yeah, not on iPhone. You're telling me I could play
Sure about that?
Super Smash Bros. On my phone right now.
There's not enough buttons.
That one right there? Oh, I'm certain. That one right there? I'm certain.
The iPhone can run it. Listen, the iPhone can run it, but you can't play it on your iPhone. You don't have enough buttons.
Okay, what if I sync my controller to my iPhone?
Then you definitely can. Dude, Blaine, that game is a total of like 30 megabytes.
Really?
Well, it's
Like,
not about
yeah,
like the
Yeah.
it's not about the buttons. It's more of like they don't. It's you got to jailbreak your iPhone to play it. It's not gonna be on like your. It's not gonna be on the App Store.
Yeah, but I think the point that Ninja was making is that it certainly could run on the iPhone.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely.
Yeah. But
Like,
I agree
the,
with
a
Ninja for
perfect
sure for
example
collectors
is-
and stuff.
I saw a meme, which is a perfect example of that point. Is it was a picture from the very first Super Mario game, and it said the entire first Super Mario game was 3 megabytes of data. This meme alone is 22 megabytes. Like,
I definitely hear you.
I'm saying it's more of a collector's thing, but if you just want to like relive your childhood, like playing on the NES 64 controller and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure they brought those for the.
you know what I
Switch,
think this
though.
is? This is
Stuff.
like they're remaking this stuff and putting them out at decent prices so that anybody who still has the sold stuff can't resell it for like $1,000 and shit like that.
Or they're just trying to not go under, so they're just finding a way. Because GameStop is going under. With
What about,
how you can buy everything on digitally now? No one really goes to GameStop like that anymore.
What
Stocks
about
plummeted and all that.
fucking? What about like GameCube games? Can you do emulation on GameCube games?
Yes, it's called Dolphin.
Oh, Dolphin.
Dolphin emulator.
And how strong of a
No,
PC do you need
well,
for that? Can you still use a $100
I
PC for that?
remember being able to do that around on a. Well, I think I was able to do it on my phone specifically. It should be possible with 100, but around $200 PC was able to do that pretty easily.
Okay, are we talking about like a PC, like or like a laptop?
I'm talking about like a laptop. I'm talking about specifically a laptop.
Okay.
Like a gaming laptop
Okay.
or like a regular?
No, regular laptop. I was able to do that
Like
pretty
my
easily.
Chrome-
Speaking of
my
things
Chromebook
that
right
you
now
can
would do
do on laptop. Everybody shame Blaine right now. 7. I fucking told
What?
this dude. He tells me he bought the Naruto manga. I'm like, well,
I
I'm
did
gonna
not
have to.
buy it.
What?
I didn't buy it. I
Excuse
said
me?
it's in my
I don't want to
cart.
hear it.
I said it's in my cart.
He took. I said, yeah, same shit, different toilet. All right.
I haven't bought it.
So I told him, I said, I'm gonna have to write Kishimoto and let him know that he must be a really good writer because my little brother wants to read his books, but not my fucking books. And so Blaine says, if it was like bigger, like if it was on paperback,
No, if
I'm
it
like,
was on
you have a
paperback.
laptop. I'm like, you
I
have a
don't like
laptop.
reading on
And
a
he's
screen.
like, I don't want to hear it. That's not what you said. He said, yeah, but like, I can't check my email on my laptop.
I can't.
And
My
I'm
email that you sent
what?
the book to is not set up on my laptop, and I'm not setting it up. I don't feel like doing it.
Dude, it's a website. What are you talking about? You came to Discord, didn't you?
Yeah, you know how long it took me to set that shit up?
You just type in like Google.
Bro, I
fucking
struggled
mail,
for like an hour.
whatever the fuck.
Struggled for like an hour.
I'm starting to
Trying to
wonder if you
download.
know how to read.
Can you? Do you have it on your phone?
My Discord?
No, your email.
It's on my phone.
You can do it pretty easily there. I mean, under what it sounds
can
like to
read
me is that
I
he's
just
gonna
don't
have
wanna
to
read
get
it
it
on
put it
paper.
down on paper. You got to
Yeah,
put it on paper, bro.
paperback. Give it to me on paperback. I'll read it.
Wait,
I'll
hold
have
on.
it done by the
Wait a
week.
minute. You can send him a Word document. You can put it on like
Yeah,
his,
yeah.
I did. I sent him the same document
Yeah,
I
I
sent you.
Hey,
Like straight
hey,
up,
I knew you got a
I
USB
gotta
port.
print it out.
I know you got one. I know you got a USB
Well,
port. Don't
to
lie.
what?
To
For
your
me?
phone.
I don't.
I know you got it. I know you got it, bro.
USB to Lightning?
Talking to me.
No, I'm talking to Blaine over there. I know he's got one. He can plug it into his
USB to
laptop or
Lightning?
his PC. Lightning.
I have USB-C to Lightning. I
Lightning?
don't have normal. I don't have. Yeah, that's the iPhone
think-
charger.
It's
That's what it's
called
called.
Lightning.
Well, okay, so you got to connect. You got a crossover kind of system, is what it sounds like to me. So you can. I know you can
I got
put
a
that over to
Chromebook.
your.
I got a
So you
Chromebook
click
and I have
it
an
over.
iPhone, Apple phone.
You can send that over to your Chromebook, right?
I have no idea.
Dude,
No
you
idea.
can just look up your email on your Chromebook. The Chromebook it only accesses the internet. Like it doesn't have things like Word documents and stuff on it.
It does.
But the thing is, like, okay,
It has
what
docs and
email
stuff like
is it?
that.
Is it Gmail? Is it Yahoo? Is it?
It's
I know
Yahoo.
it's not AOL. You're not that old. Okay, so
It's
go
Yahoo.
on the
You send it
internet,
to my Yahoo. I
type in
believe.
Yahoo, and log into your email. Like, I don't understand what part of this you're not understanding.
I don't want to do it. That's literally the understanding.
Wow.
There we.
I said that.
Wow.
I said I don't want to fuck with it.
You never said.
I literally
You
said that.
never, I still have the
Wow.
messages. That's the,
No, I literally said that just then, just a
Yeah.
second ago. When you
that's
said you
gonna
said
be
at Discord,
when I
didn't
publish my books. When I publish my books, this right before the table of contents is gonna say Blaine is not allowed to read this fucking book.
you? I'll read it. I'll read it. I
For psychology.
can't get into get into something like that. Like I'd much rather have it on paperback. Like
I'm telling all the theaters, do not let Blaine watch this movie.
I'm probably not gonna watch it.
And
I don't watch like that.
You know how the fuck would you know? You ain't never read
No,
the
like,
first
I-
page. You don't know nothing that goes on. in
No,
the
when I mean movies like that, like I don't watch movies like that. Like movies. I mainly
Seven.
either
Based
watch.
off of all the things you've heard Blaine say about anime, do you think he would watch the movie of my book?
3,
Okay, will it be animated or live action?
He's not gonna do
It's
live
gonna
action.
be 2D anime.
Oh,
Of
okay,
course
then
I'm
I
not
probably
doing
would
live
watch it.
action. It's gonna be a fucking 30-year project.
Bro, that's another
Then I
match.
probably would
Have
watch
to
it.
rehire
That's
actors.
another match, bro. You're gonna have to put the gloves on again. Wow.
I know.
That's another
Oh yeah,
round.
definitely. Blake.
I probably
On the
would
first
watch
day
it
of
then.
Christmas, my brother
Smith.
gave to me a right hook.
I probably would watch it then.
I can't escape this
If,
now.
it would be,
Too late.
if it's animated. If it's animated, I'll probably watch
You
it.
can't save yourself now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I want.
I said you
mean? It's
can't
called-
save yourself now.
Save myself. Like said, you can't say that now. I'm like,
He said
I'm
save.
going
Pretty sure
to
I
beat you up.
huh? What'd you say?
He said save.
Pineapple doesn't go on pizza.
You know, when I was a kid, I really liked pineapple on pizza, but now I don't.
I fuck with pineapple on pizza so much. And okay, fight me over that.
Dude,
That's something that I
You
would
know what
gladly
I
throw hands
fucked
over.
with so hard when I was a kid, and I ain't even had one since I was a kid. Fucking kiwis.
Kiwis do go
I've
hard.
had it in a drink. I haven't ate one. I had it in a drink though. I'm kind of feeling this lounge music stuff.
Also,
Huh?
I did tell you, Hunter said I'd get around to it and read it one of these days. I did say that. Those are where are our messages?
What'd you
I'm
say?
feeling this
Seven
lounge
out
music.
of-
Feeling it.
Feeling it?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't even hear the music.
What are you doing, Swell?
But I'm playing like a Super Smash Bros. Like game.
I could tell you was focusing on something.
We're locked in.
What's the next topic? Are we still streaming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still streaming.
Next topic is something about dubbed anime. Would you watch dubbed anime?
What? Like
I don't
Dragon
un-
Ball?
I don't understand.
Like,
people that watch
which one do
subbed
you
anime.
prefer over?
Hang on.
Like, do you prefer subbed or dubbed type of deal?
Hang on. It's,
I-
it's in
I-
the topics.
He's
Let
trying to
me-
win
let
the
me-
bet.
Yeah, I'm close.
Trying
I
to
got
win the
16
bet.
seconds. What's up, Zex?
I am destroying so much dirt right now. It's not funny.
3, 2, 1. Amazing comeback.
Alright, let's see. Where was that topic? I had it somewhere. I think I might have X'd it out. Yeah, hella topics we got. Oh,
Yep.
I thought this was interesting from Instagram threads. This one chick, I think, Cloud V, like Cloud V, basically underground or flipped upside down A, Joel, so Cloud Angel. She posted, why would you ever watch anime dubbed?
Okay, I have an answer to this, and I think a lot of people are like this.
Yeah,
Mine
so-
is pretty simple.
Yeah,
There
mine's
is-
pretty obvious.
There's two ways for me to look at that. Number one, they haven't heard something where like I like Fairy Tail subbed because I hate its dub. If you ever hear Natsu dubbed versus subbed, you're gonna understand where I'm coming from. But also, I also like hearing Sean Schimmel as Goku. I love
Mhm.
hearing Vegeta as that other guy. I don't know his name, but I love hearing their adult
Let's stab it.
voices. Versus, when I first see an anime for the first time, I will more than likely watch it subbed, unless I just find it boring enough. If I find it boring enough, I'll watch it dubbed so I can do something else while I'm watching it.
Okay. That's a funny answer. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, my answer is a lot simpler. I speak English and I don't speak Japanese. That's it. There's literally
Yeah,
no
yeah.
other reason anyone should even be saying. Like, it doesn't make fucking sense.
That's the same for me. And then plus, like I've watched stuff in sub. You cannot ask me something about 3 episodes ago. I'm not remembering it.
Yeah. And then, like, I'm not watching the anime if it's in sub. I'm
reading
reading
it. I'm
the
like,
anime. Yeah. Like,
at this point, give
and
me
then I
the
gotta
manga,
pause
in
it
my opinion.
every time a new line comes up. I gotta pause and like, fuck that shit, man.
I've acquired the skill of speed reading while watching anime.
Or I could acquire
No,
the
like,
skill of going to the top right corner, clicking settings, go to audio, put it on dub, and if it's not good enough to be in English, it's not good enough for me to watch. How about that? Like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck?
Like, I could read pretty decently fast. It's just me having to focus on the subtitles that move fast. I also want to, like, fight scenes or whatever scene's going on. I want to watch that too, and I can't be occupied on both of them.
Yeah, that's facts. I'm a pretty slow.
That's why I'd
reader.
rather watch dub. That's why I'd rather read dub.
I'm a pretty slow reader. I will say it does give it like a level of authenticity, like a higher level of authenticity when it's subbed. Just for me, the only like I used to watch my anime off of like Toonami and Adult Swim, and of course it's always in dubbed. So if I watch an anime in dubbed first and I like gain an attachment and I keep watching it over like a certain season, I'm gonna stick to dubbed. If I watch it in sub first, then I'm gonna keep watching it subbed. The only reason I switch over from dubbed to subbed is if who's seen Attack on Titan here?
I haven't
seen
watched
You can
the
spoil
final
anything.
episode.
I would never watch that show.
I haven't watched the
Anyways.
final episode.
Anyways, remember like episode 5-ish when Aaron got eaten for the first time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, so that I was like, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? So I went straight to Netflix after watching that, like, because I knew it was on Netflix the full season. I had to watch the rest. So, but it was in subbed though, so that's the only reason why I was switched to like from dub to sub is like if like something happened in the story where I'm like, dude, I have to see what happened next.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
so-
going
so,
through that
like,
with One Piece, and like I said, I have to pause it every single time they say something because I gotta read it and then unpause it and then pause it again so I can read the next line. I only do that with fucking One Piece because I ran out of dubbed episodes.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like, the anime's finished, but only a certain amount of dub is. I'll continue watching it in sub because, like, I'm already invested. If I haven't started it, I'll wait for dub to come out. But like, Demon Slayer, for example, I was watching it as it came out. That's just how interested I was into it. So I watched final season that we have so far as it was coming out.
The most boring anime of all time.
Which
Really
one?
enjoyed it.
Demon
Demon Slayer.
Oh.
I've heard this argument. I've seen this argument on the internet, and easily the dumbest argument on the sub side. The people who try to trash dubbed watchers, they'll say the subbed has so much better voice acting. How do you know? You don't even speak Japanese. They might be saying their lines terribly. Like they might have some of the worst voice acting in the world in the sub version, so you wouldn't have a clue because you don't speak Japanese. Like if you do speak Japanese, you're not even watching subbed. You're just watching it in Japanese. Why would you have
Yeah.
the subtitles? Yeah, you know.
It's more about the emotion you can feel from the voice actors on the sub side. Don't take Dragon Ball Z as an example. That like Dragon Ball Z is just feels really wrong. But like you watch other ones like the screaming, the anger, the crying. It sounds way more authentic, in my opinion.
Well, like I kind of agree with that to a certain extent because like the person who did the Japanese voice actor for Light Yagami did amazing, and like his final episode where he screamed did amazing there. But I've seen anime to where felt more emotion from the English dub than I have fucking normal dub. I've seen it's pop up on the internet, and I've seen it from both sides.
Seen,
I
I've
think
seen
it all really depends on the
comparisons-
voice actor.
I've seen comparisons in some of my favorite like emotional moments. So, well, not just moments, but like the screams and things like that. Um, Rock Lee talking to my guy in his flashback when he's like breaking down crying. In that flashback when he fought Gara. Better in English dubbed. The fight Gara had with Sasuke when he sees his own blood for the first time. The scream that Gara does
Way better in English.
Dubbed. Yeah. One Piece. Okay, Squall. Seriously, you need to start watching the One Piece anime. Eddie's Lobby. Whenever Robin says, "I want to live," I married her.
Better in
I
English.
married her as soon as she
I
said
married
that.
her.
It's so much better in
It was better in English because I've seen.
There are plenty
I've seen
moments where
comparisons to it.
English just outshines the hell out of Japanese.
Yeah, that's like it all depends on the voice actor.
Right.
I'm not
And-
saying it can't like the English dub can't outshine subbed in some areas.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like on average, I think like when it comes to like the anger and the screaming and the crying, I think on average like I can actually feel it more with subbed.
My response to that, like, and it is an argument, is I would agree with that 10 years ago or 15 years ago. But nowadays, with the popularity of anime being where it is in the States, everything's being taken a lot more seriously, and these dubbed actors are doing phenomenal jobs.
Yeah, I
And
definitely.
also speaking of dubbed actors, fuck Sean Skimmel.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
What did he what did he voice? I don't know voice actors
He
like
voices Goku.
Whoa!
And a bunch of other.
And you're in
Yeah.
this
I
podcast?
don't-
Oh my!
Oops, not that one.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck Sean Skimmel specifically for what he did to Vic Mignogna.
Who's Vic Mignogna?
100%. The
The
way he
voice
voiced
of
Broly.
Z Broly.
Oh, that's what
I don't know
happened to
how
him.
to
It was Sean Schimmel.
Yeah, it was a bunch of shady behind the scenes sneaky stuff that they basically I don't even know if I want to say it on your stream, but because of Vic Mignogna's sexuality, they basically ostracized him
That sucks.
and ruined his career. Like they had him blackmailed from like nobody will hire him and stuff. They made up a bunch of rumors about him. Vic Mignogna took him to court for defamation of character and won, and he's still blacklisted. It's bad. So I don't have I have no heart, no room in my heart for Sean Skimmel. I'll beat him up if I see him. I'll beat him up worse than I'm gonna beat up Blaine.
I need an oh
Over here,
shit.
you Blaine.
I need an oh shit sound.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Well, I was gonna bring up something. Well, that
I got
completely
one.
threw me off.
We need the oh shit sound. We need hater, and we also need dick riding motherfucker.
I know one Squall.
What's up?
But have y'all heard what Netflix is doing?
Uh-uh.
They hired, well, they're gonna hire Mappa and all them, that anime studio, to reanimate One Piece and take all the filler out and have better animation and stuff like that for.
Oh,
So
the One
like,
Piece.
yeah, it's called The One Piece. It's so like the newer people, or like the people that are just now getting into anime, that are on like how animation is and not really about the story, how like all that. They'll try to like watch the One Piece because, one, the animation, and then like all the filler and how long it is, like pulls people away from it where they don't want to watch it. I'm not saying that's the
I
reason I
watched
don't watch it.
I watched a video done by the Grand Line Review, detailing everything going on with the One Piece, and it
Uh-huh.
is definitely gonna be the it's so much better. So for one, Oda is in charge of all of it. Oda, the guy that writes One Piece,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
that's why
know.
One Piece has slowed down so much. He purposely only hired animators that are like in their 20s and shit, people that grew up watching One Piece, to
Yeah.
animate the One Piece. Also, we got to look at some of their models of how they're animating it. And for a lot of these scenes, well, actually, for every scene, they have on their computers 3D models of the landscape and structure and shit where every scene takes place. That way, the animators can have better looks at like different angles of like, oh, like if we'd have put the camera angle right here instead of right here, we can see this better, or we can get a better perspective of this that we're trying to portray, things like that. It's all new voice actors, which I shouldn't come to as a surprise as anyone, because literally half the cast is in their 60s. um let's see what else is going on at that studio. Like Blaine said, they're taking out all the unnecessary stuff, not just filler, but like you have episodes that are canon that is 20 minutes long, but only 5 minutes of it, something actually happened. You're not going to have that no more. It's going to be very much better paced. Obviously, the animation is going to be top tier. They're fixing they're polishing the whole show, basically. They're rebuilding it and polishing it, the entire thing. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie,
we
that
got
oh
it.
shit scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
Was not
pretty sure I
prepared
just
for
had
it.
a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My bad.
my heart's not beating anymore.
Oh, I think it's gonna be great.
Huh.
But yeah, the same people who did Attack on Titan and all that, like the studio that gets hate for their animators being held captive or whatever, Wiz and all them, Wiz and Mappa, they're gonna be animating it. That anime studio.
So they're reanimating the whole One Piece series, but cutting out all the film.
Yeah, so it's not gonna be like 1,000 something episodes.
I feel
It's
like
not just that. It's like it's not gonna be shot for shot. It's not gonna be like the same camera angles most of the time either. Like everything's gonna be different while still staying completely canon and the same as well.
Yeah, I feel like I have heard of this somewhere. Someone said something about this previous podcast. Like it's gonna be down to like 700-ish episodes, maybe.
That was Hunter,
Like,
I believe, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I'm
gotta
pretty sure
give
it's gonna be less than 700.
I gotta give props to Hunter, because like he surprised me a lot with how he watched One Piece. Because when I very first ever talked to him, I told him, man, I started One Piece, and he said I would never in my life start One Piece because it's too fucking long. And then half a year, maybe a year later, he's like, I'm fully caught up on One Piece. I'm like, what the fuck? I give him props for
Well-
that because I have a friend who's fully caught up and it took him 3 years. But it
I
was
keep telling
cool and
I
stuff.
keep telling you, bro. See, Blaine has this problem when he watches anime where when it starts to get boring, he goes watch another fucking anime and just waits until he feels like coming back to the anime. Where what you should be doing, what I do is when it gets boring, I hit next episode until it's not boring anymore. So
All right. Let's see. Charm City wanted to bring up. Are we watching the Mortal Kombat 1 Combat Cast tomorrow? What is that? I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't even
I
know
don't
what that is. I'm not gonna lie either.
I'm gonna have to pull
It's
that
probably
one up.
revealing characters or something. Unless it's if it's not that, it might be like a tournament. But I feel like he would have said tourney, so it might have something to do with a character list.
Hang on. After this game, I'm gonna pull up some.
Pull it up, Jamie.
No, fuck. it.
Another
I'm
news.
just gonna pull it up right now. MK1 Combat. Yeah, fuck the game. What is it?
It sounds like what they were doing for like For Honor, where they would just talk about like new features and stuff that are coming to the game, characters, stuff like that, armor and usual. I don't know what that means for Mortal Kombat, but they might be doing the same thing.
You say it? What you think it is?
I couldn't.
I was reading the chat.
So basically, For Honor kind of does something. I think if this is what they're doing, it might be the same. Basically, For Honor says, we're going to do a podcast where we talk about new things that are coming to the game. And so it's going to be like maybe a new character, new armor, patches and stuff, like fixes for like a character combos. So like it might be a nerf or a buff. Stuff like that usually happens. But it might be similar to that.
So Charm City says it's an in-depth breakdown with the QA team talk about upcoming expansion on Twitch.
Well, I don't play Mortal Kombat, so that's not a big deal for me.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it personally.
I
I tried.
I
My friends were. I didn't have very nice
I
friends.
was actually really big into Mortal Kombat when I was like 7 years old. And then again when I bought Mortal Kombat X with my Xbox One. But yeah, Mortal Kombat has always been one of those things where, like, if you're a big fan of it, 2 years later you're probably tired of it.
I enjoyed the one with like Kratos in it. That was fun. That's just because Kratos was in it. So
I honestly tried to get into it. Like I was like, my friends were into it. I'll play with you. Show me how to play. And then they pull the most ungodly combo out on me when I don't know how to fucking punch. And I'm like, yeah, no.
That's
Yeah,
one quick way to
Thanks
turn
for
you
teaching me how to play the game, motherfucker. I'm over here spamming buttons. And he's like, stop spamming, stop spamming. Teach me how to fucking play.
off. That's one way to turn someone off to begin.
Yeah,
I never really liked so like I liked Injustice more than Mortal Kombat, and I think it had something to do with the fact that the combos didn't feel so. I'll put it like this: I played like Street Fighter, I played Tekken, and the combat there feels very fluid to me to some degree. Even like anime fighters, like anime 2D fighters, like Dragon Ball Fighter Z or like Guilty Gear, their animation impact frames and stuff like that feels great. It looks great. I look at like Mortal Kombat, and it feels very. What'd you say?
That's why Dead or Alive 3 was so good.
And it's like I looked at Mortal Kombat and I was like, the animation feels too choppy. It's weird. It's like, even though I know the combos connect connect. They don't feel like they do. None of it looks like it does. So that's why I didn't like
the only Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat that really felt fluent and like everything felt like it was working right was Mortal Kombat X. All the other ones were just like really arcadey and like you said,
I'm
choppy.
pretty sure that's when Mortal Kombat came out on the arcade machine.
So Charm City is saying the new MK1 is worth a try.
They say that about every Mortal Kombat.
I know I looked at the story of MK1. I kind of liked it somewhat. Seeing a new face as the not Elder God, but the new what is Raiden considered? The Guardian or
He's the
Earth?
god of
God.
Earth.
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, like that.
He's the god
Yeah, but
of
there's
Earth,
Elder
bro.
Gods, and then there's Raiden.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, he's saying it sounds like we haven't played a Mortal Kombat game in a while. For me, that is true. I haven't played one.
And dude,
Well,
Mortal
what we
Kombat
listening
had
to,
some
bro?
terrible games too. I had to put it down. It was too loud. I couldn't hear y'all over the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could turn it down.
What were we just listening to? What was that?
It's on Upbeat. What did you like the song?
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, if you sign up with my referral, I get like a free, like not you specifically. I need like 3 people to sign up. Then I get like a free 3-month premium or something like that. It's Upbeat though. It's like let me song. I'll just find it for you. Called Concrete Heat
Send
by
it in.
Yelly Music, but it's on Upbeat. Upbeat is free, like not free music. It's a website you can play music that's fine for content creation.
It's
That's
free
like
Are you
to
listening to
sign up.
EDM?
Yeah, it has EDM. That's what I've been playing this whole time.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it.
Is it free to sign up?
Yeah, it's free to sign up.
Send me the link. And if it's got EDM, Artemisia will definitely sign up for it. She fucking loves EDM.
It does. Alright, I'm out of the game. Send you guys the link.
The video that I sent in the chat, I think you would like it a lot, Squall. It's a really wholesome and lighthearted and loving video.
Alright,
It's
in
like a
like the
mix
main chat right
between-
here.
Yeah, it's like a mix between Care Bears and like a warm apple pie. It's just so loving and beautiful.
See it.
Bro.
Alright, I'll put my referral link in the whatever chat, guys. Alright. You know what? Let's do some reaction videos then. Fuck it. We're getting to the later half. We're probably gonna call it soon,
Wait,
so might as well. Alright, peeps, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, come on over to Rumble. We're doing Rumble only.
Macaroni and cheese is in fact a meal.
I'm not gonna say I don't understand. But that one, the story and the world building of that one was amazing. That's like one of the only Soul-liked game. Well, it's a Soulsborne and Souls-like game. It had an amazing story and world building, but the rest really didn't have a great story. It was just you're fighting for your life. And I haven't played Bloodborne, so I can't tell you how about that because I don't have a PlayStation. But I just feel like the other ones do better with storytelling, and that's what I look for in those games.
Is this based off the games they're showing, or like in general, Squall?
I say
No, it's just
that's
whatever you want, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
For me, Nintendo has to die because of their bullshit copyright. Great games, loved all the games, but they're getting a little out of hand with everything they're doing. Like, yo, fuck
That's a
off.
good point. If
I'm
they're
trying to
just,
stream some video games here.
That's a good
But,
point. Like if they're
another thing
just,
with
if we get to keep whatever's already out, then yeah, fucking kill Nintendo.
yeah, at that
They're
point.
past their prime, anyways.
But also because Namco does a lot of anime fighting games, which I played the Naruto Storm games, and I don't know if it's just because it's happened on every console I've played them on. Is the voices don't match up with them.
I think they sub them first, so that might be what's going on.
Yeah, but like with like anime, they go into it to tweak the mouth a little bit. I believe could be wrong, but it makes like you can't tell that all they did was voice it over.
That's a good
And
point.
it can't be that hard. It can't be that hard to go in there and then just do the mouth movement. And that was like a big thing for me is that I'm not gonna say it threw me off because I still enjoyed the games, but it lost points in my opinion for
Mm.
sure.
Yeah, I think
But
what.
that's just
Well,
my personal
they
opinions.
probably they would have to get like the voice actor to do it faster or say something that means what they're trying to say. Because minuscule mouth movements over a large game or even a game of that size would start costing a lot. So I could totally see them doing making the voice actor talk, but they probably were like, look, they're not paying attention to that. They're here for the action. They're here to see the fights, and you
I
just
guess it
have the
depends
voice
on the
actor.
player for sure.
Mm,
Like how I was saying, I'm big into
mm,
like a story behind it. Like the storytelling aspect of video game too. I'm just not there for the combat and action.
mm.
That's a good point. Combat, it does get old after a while. All right, final,
Like,
final.
don't get me
Uh,
Square Enix is gone, thrown away in the trash.
uh if that's what we're going to erasing everything, but if we're going with what we have, probably Nintendo. Because
If
their
we're
stuff is
keeping
just
what we have, I'll kill Nintendo myself.
3 Nintendos, 1 Square Enix. All right. All right. Now let's switch over to React.
supposed to be a party, but they didn't have like no food or alcohol, and, and like they also didn't tell the girls that it was gonna be a fresh and fit party. Like it was really embarrassing. I don't remember too many of the details, but it was very embarrassing on Fresh and Fit's part. It was pathetic, honestly.
And then they charged a bunch of people like 1,000 to get in.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Seven Ninja. It did feel like a one-sided hate. I mean, like every now and then, like I only heard of Apple and Preach because of Fresh and Fit. Like they'll say like every now and then they'll be like, yeah, fuck Apple and Peach. then but then like it's like once in every blue moon. It's not very often for sure. Like with Abba and Preach, like I'll watch like a couple of their videos at work, and then like now the algorithm keeps showing their videos. But then it was like every day for like every day like a new video of how they like that like Abba and Preach like talk shit about Fresh and Fit would posted. Like all right guys, I kind of agree with Seven Ninjas. Like guys, enough. Like we get it. You hate
Yeah,
them.
I just can't hate watch somebody. It's just not worth it. Like it's not like I don't know anybody that like I hate that much that I'm gonna watch their videos just so I can start talking trash about. There's no point. Okay, I can't, bro. It's too much.
my
Yeah.
thing is like, if you hate them, why the fuck are you watching their shit? Like,
Hmm.
Hmm.
if I like, okay, I can't fucking stand to even think about my dad. So if my dad had a TV show, I wouldn't be watching it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, I hate Mark Hamill now. I don't want to see anything with Mark Hamill in it. I don't even want to see the old Star Wars movies anymore.
Well, guys, I'm running out of time, so let's do closing thoughts. Uh, Seven Ninja, you come up with the outro questions. You're the one who's good with these, and then plug your socials one last time. Uh, I'll try to think of something too.
Well, I mean, I enjoyed the overall Senzu talks. Enjoyed our random meal facts of the day. I enjoyed also deciding on what you be watching now. I guess. And another round for like Blaine. That's crazy, bro. Blaine, another boxing match. Bro, how many is this? 20, 30? Man, that's crazy. Couldn't be me. I also found out that Blaine just doesn't like Dark Souls. Anyway, I'm sorry. But that's how I feel about the overall Sensu talks.
Have you come up with the outro question?
Oh, I'm doing that while you guys talk. Doing that right now. I'm thinking.
Thinking. Uh,
So tell how you feel about it. Then we'll do an outro later. Um,
Alrighty, Zex. Peace out, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's go with.
If you had to marry an anime character,
Oh, I like that one.
mm, oh, you know what? You know who comes to my mind right now? Hinata. 100% Hinata. Like,
Naruto Hinata or
yeah,
Boruto
Naruto,
Hinata?
Naruto Hinata. I mean, I want to say that she like Naruto rubbed off on her to some degree, like because it's like you're a
Oh
couple,
yeah,
like
he
you're gonna
rubbed
rub off on
something
each
off
other,
on her, all right.
right? Right, right. But like I feel like Hinata of all the characters in there, I really liked out of all of them. Um, I just never really cared for Sakura. I never really got the hype. Um, Tamari was like, all right, whatever. I feel like she was gonna be with Shikamaru from the very start, and then like there's what's her name? It starts with an I.
No.
You know?
Chino,
Eno.
Ino, Ino.
Oh, my
Um,
first
I
girlfriend.
really, I really like. I liked her new look in Shippuden, but like that was about it. I was like, okay, whatever.
Her
Anyway,
looking.
so Hinata really hit the hardest, so probably my favorite.
All right.
Wait, why are you limiting it to just Naruto chicks?
Naruto, yeah.
I mean, like, because we're thinking about like who would I think about, and I don't really think a lot of female characters of like how much I like them. Not especially not these days. Like maybe early like high school days, I might have said something, but she's the first one that comes to mind.
I gotcha. I bet you $2 on Cash App that Squall picks Chi Chi.
Yeah,
Nah,
definitely
he's
top
probably gonna
three.
say Bulma. He's gonna
Hell
say
no,
Bulma.
hell no, hell no, not
Yeah.
Bulma, bro. You know what Bulma's past is like?
Mm,
Her past. Dude, y'all are gonna be married. You're not gonna be fucking anyway. You need to
I'm
be
cool,
worried
bro.
about that bank account. That's what you need. Almost the richest woman on earth.
uh,
So
All
you
right,
going with Hinata.
yep. All
I'll
right,
go with Hinata for now. If I think
all
of
right,
someone else, I'll let you know.
all right, Blaine. Final thoughts.
I'm final thoughts. It's like overall great. I gotta say, Sensu Talks is one of my favorite ones. It's just like because it's all over the place, not under one thing, so it switches up a lot, and I honestly like that about that. So it's one of my favorite ones to be a part of. Um, I'm now probably not gonna come home for another 2 years till Hunter forgets. So I'll be like, I'll be like
Never
30 by
forget.
the time I go home. It's gonna be good for my bank account, but probably not for my soul. But it'll be all right. I'll live with it. Uh, um, 7 wrong. I do like Souls games. Just like the other games better. I'll throw hands. But no, overall it was great. I had fun, of course. If I'll choose one anime girl to marry, I have to agree with 7 like Hinata, but Ino and Boruto, low key bad. But like Shippuden into Shippuden Hinata was if she does my kid as dirty as she does Boruto, if she did Boruto, ah, ah, she got bad. But yeah, that's my final
Hmm.
thoughts.
Alrighty. Hunter.
I I really like tonight's podcast. The Sensu Talks, like Blaine said, kind of jump around. It's a good bit of a freestyle, and so it's fun. It's more relaxed, and we get to see more of our personalities in the Sensu Talks. I will say, in the beginning, it kind of felt like you guys weren't here. It just kind of felt like y'all were real distant um, at first, or maybe that was just me coming in late. But anyways, so anime girl that I would marry, definitely Nico Robin for like a bunch of reasons. Uh, yeah.
Man, just
So she's really
Put the lotion
she's
away.
really smart.
flush
She's
it
really
away.
smart. Well, well,
Oh,
so I can think of two big reasons, like really big reasons, you know. But
we I know the main reason. I don't know what you mean.
nah, she's really smart. She's a sweetheart. Like she's got a big old heart. Like she's real
Mhm.
loving and caring,
She
Mhm.
got a
and
big old something.
give a she doesn't give a fuck about killing her enemies. I've seen this woman break more necks and backs than like her body count as far as like killing people is the highest in One Piece. It's gotta be. Like there's no fucking this woman probably killed more people than Super Boot. It's amazing. So yeah, she's ruthless, she's smart, she's powerful, and she's a sweetheart. She's like a female version of me. And we both got big noses.
I'm thinking of Blizzard from One Punch Man. I liked her too. She's the
Alright.
green hair, not the small one. She's the younger sister, but she looks like she should be the older one.
Alright. For me, let's see. Final thoughts. I thought it was cool. We got some cool topics. We got to cover some breaking news today, so that was different. That was a first. Like it happened live on air, damn near. So that was cool. Let's see. I got a Linktree slash Squall Rush, probably in my bio. I wanted to shout out I'm about to hit 500 subs on YouTube again, so I'm doing a special giveaway, $25 gift cards to 2 people entering the raffle. And to enter into the raffle, you need to join my gaming Discord, my gaming slash streamer Discord. That one is probably in my link tree. And yeah, hit the announcement with the green check mark emoji reaction. Then I'll enter your name into the raffle. And once I cross 500, I'll announce the winners. What's it called? I have a Patreon if you guys want to support me on there. I uploaded a new Dragon Ball Z Sessions video up to there for early release. I'll be releasing the other ones on YouTube and Rumble soon. But early release goes to the paid subscribers first for Patreon and locals. Who would I marry? I'm tied between Yor from Spy Family and Hunter was right with the second option.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, Yor is just a straight up baddie, bro. Like Chi-Chi, I got a couple of different reasons for Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is just she's pretty bad herself, younger Chi-Chi. And then also the fact that Goku don't make a damn cent worth his on his life, and Chi-Chi's still there, like she ain't a gold digger by any means. She kind of nags, but you know what? The nagging was mainly in the anime. Like if you read the manga, like she wasn't that much of a nagger. She's more chill. And she cooks Goku a shit ton of food, like perfect, bro. Like I don't gotta make no money, and you're cooking me food. Let's go. And he gets to just fuck off and do whatever he wants, and she's still there. Like he's following his passion, I could just be sitting here playing video games. She cooked me food. I don't have to make no money. Sounds perfect to me, kinda. Oh yeah, yours also a good one. The homie Fedori on Instagram. He's also in the Discord. He's Crow's Crow 22, I think. He's saying Boa from One Piece. Yeah.
The girl with the extremely long bend back.
Oh,
Hit the
yeah, Boa Hancock. She could turn people to stone. But they gotta be attracted to her. But it's everybody. Like she's incredible. She's more attractive than all of them. In a
She
show
looks cool.
filled with hot chicks, she's a hot chick.
It reminds me of something from the Odyssey. Like there's a whole women island or something. I think it's witches or something's on there. It reminds me of that specific lady from the Odyssey, but I forgot her name.
Like the movie?
I think it's I'm talking about in general the mythology of the Odyssey. Like the main guy of it goes
Talking about
to an island.
Medusa.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Pretty much. Either way, he was.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Nerding out will be this Friday. Instead of like the normal Saturday. So, hopefully we'll see you guys in the next one. And peace.